ever brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
When choosing an engagement ring, the diamond is important, but just as important, the ring itself, the setting, the look. She doesn't want ordinary. She wants something that she's dreamed about her whole life, something that reflects her style and personality. And that's where International Diamond Center comes in. IDC is the only jeweler here that carries all the top bridal designers, rings that other stores aren't even allowed to offer, thousands to choose from. An IDC ring is unlike any other. Artistic, innovative design, handcrafted precision, exceptional detail and quality. And to complete the look, no other jeweler has our selection of dazzling diamonds. Whether you're looking for a scintillating natural diamond or an eye-catching lab-grown diamond, IDC's experts can show you all the options. So there's no compromise. At IDC, we have all the tools to create the ring of her dreams. No compromises, no cut corners, nothing short of perfection. In a world filled with ordinary, for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, choose extraordinary. Choose International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Hey, Pap. Christian at Best Man Medical said they have already performed multiple enhancements on our bone listeners.
I know. It's cool that we have the leading male enhancement clinic right here in Tampa, and people are flying in from all over the country to get this surgery performed at Best Man Medical.
Well, Dr. Zabrowski and Christian make a great team. When you call there, you speak directly to the owner, Christian. And since he helped develop the procedures and had them done himself, he can answer any question.
Well, that definitely matters, Carmen. I mean, they are performing surgery on man's most prized possession. The best part is their filler activates your body's natural collagen, making the gains safe and permanent, with no need for repeat treatments. They can even make you longer.
Guys, if you want to intensify your partner's pleasure or need a confidence boost in the bedroom, it's a no-brainer. Women have been enhancing themselves for 40 years. It's your turn. Fellas, go check out bestmanmedical.com and schedule your consultation. You won't regret it.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the Who.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Supervillains Friday, y'all. Shout out to St. Cloud, Kissimmee's best. Janice Live tonight. They make an annual trip there. And tonight is it. I hope to see you there. Might even be able to get you on the guest list. Stay tuned for details. Take it away, Supervillains.
I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something
I gotta say, it takes balls of steel to cover such a beautiful song. And these boys absolutely slayed it, in my opinion. I mean, I'm kind of biased because they're really good friends of mine. But let's have a Friday, y'all.
It's a good cover. Very good.
That voice you just heard was Maurice. The one you heard before that you're hearing right now, Drew Garabo. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you very much for joining us. Many different ways to consume our product, which you're currently consuming, so it seems ridiculous to tell you how to do so, but just in case you need to tell someone who's not listening or watching how they could listen or watch. The best way, my opinion, FM transmitter radio. Whether in your vehicle or at home, I've always loved the frequency modulation of FM radio. Love it. But I realize it's 2026. Not everybody's got a radio at home. Very few people do. Very few people do. Many still do in their vehicle, which is great. And don't get caught like Tiger Woods looking down to try to change your radio station, and then all of a sudden you clip a vehicle and the world finds out you're a pillhead, loser.
Who ain't got preset stations changing his radio?
And what a douchebag move to walk up to the cop and go, I was talking to the president.
Dude,
you're already Tiger Woods, bro.
He lost me on that one. I heard you talking with Cindy, and I'm like, all right, I'm out. Whatever happens to you, you deserve it. Total douchebag look.
Like, you're already Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
You think you could drop the president's name and they're going to go, oh, you were talking to the president? Okay, Mr. Woods.
But that tells you everything you need to know about him is that he is entitled and he believes he's above everybody else, and that's why he keeps effing up, because there's no accountability.
I said this to John Senning this week. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And Tiger Woods, he showed us.
You also said, and I thought this was very
brilliant.
Very brilliant. They did such a good job of marketing to us. He probably was always an asshole.
He definitely was. He went from nerd to asshole the minute that, it's like you're building a recipe, right? Take a nerd and then add fame and money, and that nerd will develop into a grade A, full-blown asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You can jump on in and watch us. That's right. It's the 21st century, and you can now watch radio unfold before your eyes. Go to YouTube, look up Drew Garabo Show, 1025 The Bone, whatever. Sing it, Dom. And you can see Maurice over there, back to the sleeveless mode. I like it.
Bam!
Once is jeez.
How you like me now?
Guns. Terrified. I'm wearing my supervillain shirt, and I have finally a hat I love. My whole life, I've wanted a hat that I love as much as I love the fedora that I wore in high school, because I thought I resembled Simon Le Bon in it. And I finally have that hat thanks to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, not thanks to them. I bought it. So thanks to me for buying it from the Tampa Bay Lightning team store. Thanks to Corey Cardinal, I think, who was with me when Steve Versnick from the Lightning was with me when I bought it. And he said he confirmed that it looked decent on my stupid head. So thank you, Steve, for saying that. We're going to let the supervillains finish, and then we're going to start this radio program. If you'd like to join us by phone, we sure do love that. Boy, do we thrive off of phone calls. They can take us in any direction, and that's what I love so much about the unpredictable element of radio. I think we're probably the most unpredictable program, and that's not necessarily a great thing. A lot of people like predictable radio, but we are not for you people if you like predictable radio. We are wild cards. We are loose cannons, and you can derail this program at any time at 800-771-1025. Just please know when you call in, you will not be greeted by a phone screener unless you believe in Ricky. We should all believe in Ricky. He is risen. But you'll just be greeted by a boop, and then you'll be on hold. And sometimes you'll hear a boop, and you're live on the air. It's very clumsy somewhat, and so I like to try to show a little bit of patience and grace when we put you on the air and you don't know that you're on the air. Somebody yesterday had a remark when somebody said, "Can you hear me?" And they said, "What a dumb thing that is to say." And it did really make me think, like, saying the phrase, "Can you hear me?" If they can't hear you, they couldn't hear you say that. And if they can hear you, that's a really dumb thing to say. But I totally get it. It's a weird, archaic system. It is what it is, and I kind of love it. I don't really want a phone screener. I don't trust anyone other than me to decide what's good enough to go on the air. And sometimes even just taking someone's name down interrupts the flow between them calling us and them going on the radio.
My phone screener was Spike, and he would literally have a 5-minute conversation. And I'm trying to interact with someone else, and he talks loud, but it's not just the loud talking. In my head, I'm going, what the hell are you talking to this person? Phone screening is, hey, what's your name? What would you like to talk about? Hold on.
Dude. Okay, you listening right now, you probably think Garabo can be an asshole, and I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. Think about me 20 years younger and with no world experience and doing radio. When I had a phone screener, sometimes you'd look and you'd see one line solid, which means it's picked up and being screened, 6 lines ringing, and you look over there and you see the phone screener just kick back like,
just jabbing, John.
Yeah, how's it going? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, and I didn't have a phone. Like, I couldn't pick up unless the line was on hold. And I'm going, what are you doing? Just put them on hold so I can talk. What? Oh, it would.
It's like the craziest thing.
It would drive me up a tree. And I will say, I have many weaknesses, but one of my strengths is I'm a really good phone screener. It's what I got into this business to do initially, full time on the Ed Till Show. I'm really, really good at it. Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from? And the minute you seem like trouble or you're going to be, anything derailing the show, boom. And the reason I got so good at it was Ed did not want to talk to anyone who disagreed with him. I poop you not. If you called with a dissenting point of view, he didn't want you going on the air. And I've learned as much in radio what not to do by watching certain people as I have what to do by watching certain people. And when I would sit there and screen phone calls and accidentally someone would get on the air to disagree with that and then he would berate me, I'd be like, man, if I ever do my own show, I am not going to be like this dude. Why in the world would you want an echo? Well, because you have a shallow ego and personality if you only want to talk to people who say, hey, you're right, Ed.
And positions that can't be easily defended.
Right. And I remember one time I kind of got in trouble for this because Ed had me do his promos as well. We had a 30-second promo every day. Like, if you missed the Ed Till Show, you missed this. So one time when I was particularly mad at Ed, I took all the calls saying, you're right, Ed. It was 30 seconds of, you missed this. Hey, Ed, just want to say I agree. Ed, you're so right on this one. Ed, and I really thought he would love it. And he did not. He did not seem to appreciate that. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you very much for calling in this afternoon, and happy Friday. What's up?
Happy Good Friday to all the Americans out.
Good Friday. That's right. It's a good. I'm sorry. It's Good Friday to those who celebrate. I apologize. Happy Good Friday to you and all who believe, and happy Great Friday to everyone.
So hey, listen, what's going on today? I'm stuck in traffic. Siesta Key. I called in the other day, and you were like, anyone ever approach people at breakfast, this, that, the other thing?
What?
Famous people.
Wait, hold on. Can we just? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have you slowly go through what you're trying to say. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
I'm taking over the show. Like you said, the callers, you never know. Someone's going to call in, take over the show. I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, here's the thing. I never said take over. I said derail. And if you're trying to do that, I'm going to gently hang up on you because you don't sound bright enough. I don't mean this as an insult. You don't sound bright or funny enough to take us in a direction that anyone would want to listen to. And again, I hope that doesn't insult you. I'm just being sincere.
Okay. Well, if you're going a different direction.
No. Prove me wrong. Tell me show me how I was wrong in my assertion of your talents.
Okay. Well, let's give everyone an opportunity in this world, right? So you're giving me an opportunity.
I am.
So again. So when I called the first time and you hung up, which caused, again, you don't know, you were derailed or you went in a different direction. Not a problem. I'll call it back. And now I'm gonna go back to my David Spade story, if that's okay. Is that okay?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
So you had conversations about approaching same
800-771-1025. Sorry, sir. I lost my patience with you. I lost my interest with you. I had already gotten so many passive-aggressive shots in, and you gave me nothing in return. I would just like to play before we really officially start the program, even though we're 15 minutes, the ball's deep into it. John Senning and I just had a moment. we used to honk the conch on Drew Garabo Live every Friday to let you know the weekend was coming. Now, as a conduit, if you will, between Senning Show and Drew Garabo Live, we have John's Joints, where normally it's me, John, and Diz, but today and yesterday we had the Jadida reunion, just John and Drew. Jadida, John, and Drew in the afternoon. So today was our first conch with just the two of us in a while. I just have to say, something magical happened. I'm going to play it from the YouTube. I really hope that if you are watching the YouTube, which a lot of you do every day, and thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. John, I got up during the break. I handed John his conch, and I got my preferred conch, which, by the way, was given to me on the Celtic cruise many, many years ago. I only hope that if the ship is docked in the Bahamas again, I believe we were in Freeport, and I think they're going to Nassau on this one, but I think we were supposed to go to Nassau, but some weather at sea forced us to dock in Freeport, I think. Promo John, and I were sitting in the dining room, and a very nice listener came up and said, hey, I got you a conch. That is the conch that I still honk to this day. So I only hope that for John and for everybody on the Celtic cruise that you're able to find quality conch down there. I remember Gio and I went, I think it was my first Celtic cruise. Gio and I went searching for conch in the back alleys of the Bahamas, and we found the most delightful Bahamian conch. We downed conch fritters. We downed cracked conch. It was the most delicious conch. We didn't get sick. It was a beautiful time. And here is the conch that took place between John and me mere moments ago on Senning Show. I went to the YouTube and captured it. It's just the perfect concert of two conchs and two men blowing them.
Dude, we locked eyes.
It was pretty special. Very,
nice.
Very, very, thank you. It was a very, very special moment. I'm glad we got to share that together. I heard John talking about his 12th anniversary with The Bone, the 12th anniversary of his first gig. If you had asked me before that, what was John's first gig that he worked, I don't know that I would have gotten it correct right away, which was the Cowhead Roast, where he went from Cowhead to Mike Calta. I only have fuzzy memories of that night because Tony Burton had some scotch. I'm not a scotch drinker, but Tony Burton, who was seated next to me on the dais, had some scotch, and he just kept pouring it, and I just kept drinking it. And I remember, I have vague memories of peeing next to Greg Fitzpatrick and talking to him while we were peeing and talking about how weird it was that we were talking while we were peeing. And I think Bert Kreischer and maybe Bobby Kelly, and was Jim Norton there, or is that part of my I want to say he was, but I also drank too much scotch that night.
I think he was there. I know he was at a different stand-up event, but so he may not have been to that one.
It's all fuzzy. I remember, I think I met Mike's grandmother that night, and she was so sweet, and his mom was so proud, and I met Wade Boggs that night, and what a special night that was, and Promo John's first night as Promo John, which 12 years later, look at the freaking dude. And then 12 years ago today, Maurice, sitting over there, put up a Facebook post about a conversation that he and I had from 2013 that when Mo said, needless to say, if a floor sweeping job at Cox opens up, let me know. All I need is an in, baby. And normally I'll tell someone, oh, yeah, I'll keep my eyes open or whatever. But this time when I said eyes wide open, Mo, I actually meant it. And just a day later, I texted you or messaged you and said, yo, shoot me your digits and email when you get a sec. Had a brief convo with Shark about you today. Would you believe?
That was 12 years ago.
12 years ago today. And would you believe that not only 12 years later you're working on my show, Shark is coming on after us with Let's Get Real. And I just saw Michael Sharkey up the road in St. Pete and spent some time with them before the show today. Oh. What a synchronicity of events.
Yeah, wow.
Man, ain't life cool. Hello there. It's Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Hey, I'm Payphone John.
Hey, what's up, Payphone John? Whoa, we'll talk about an old school listener. This dude listened to my overnight show in 1997 for crying out loud. What's up, dude?
I'm actually in Madeira Beach for a couple of days vacation. And guess what? We'll be seeing you at the Moe's Bowling Tournament, his charity.
I was hoping you would say that. I was thinking about you because that was the last time I saw you was at Just Call Moe's bowling event last year. And he invited me to be a part of the Just Call Moe's Celebrity Bowlerama again this year. And I'm delighted to say my lane is one spot away from being sold out, and it's all Orlando celebrities and this schmuck from Tampa Bay. So, didn't you get 2 cats from the Dancing Goat Dairy Farm? And
I sure did, and guess what their names? Drew and Garabo.
I love you, man. I have never. I do not have an older.
I love
more
you because
fan.
you were nice enough to take care of the fees, which at the time I couldn't afford. So that's why you got named after you. And I've been a long time listener. You know how long I've been listening to you, and you're a great guy, and I'm looking forward to the bowling.
Thank you, buddy. Me too. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time in Madeira Beach, and you're the absolute best, man. Thank you so much and for all the years of support, the decades of support, almost 30 years. Appreciate you so much.
All right, my man.
You're the man, Payphone John. Dude, I mean,
that's a long time to be listening.
It really is. When I think about people, and every once in a while on Facebook, someone's like, yeah, I listened to you since the Phillips File or whatever. And they say it probably very casually. And I'm just like, I can't even believe I get paid to do this still. I've been in radio since 94, had my own show since 97. And to this day, I come into this building and I go, look at all those people on the road that are driving to a job that they cannot stand or barely tolerate. And I get paid to sit in a studio with a guy who I'm very aligned with musically, movie-wise, humor-wise, everything, and we get to chop it up and have a blast. Do you remember the first movie that moved you? Like when you were a kid, the first movie that you saw and I know movie stands for moving pictures, but to me, movies should move you.
Okay, but there's different ways that you can be moved.
Yes.
You're not talking about the first movie that scared me.
Nope.
You're talking about that had an emotional impact on me.
Fear is an emotion. So if it scared you, it moved you. The first one as a kid.
First movie.
Because the first movie I ever saw in the theater was Fantasia, but that was 1971 and I was 2 years old, so I don't quite remember it. The first movie that moved me got hosed today in history. It was yet another atrocity of the Academy Awards. 1978. I was 9 years old. 48 years ago. I guess I was 8, about to turn 9. Woody Allen won Best Director for Annie Hall. That's not the movie. I saw that later to see how it could beat 2 of my favorite films of all time.
Right.
2 of my favorite films were up for Best Picture, or Best Director, rather, and neither of them won it. And I don't think either one of them won Best Picture because I think Annie Hall won Best Picture as well. Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind was the first film that moved me. Mm-hmm. And then right behind that was Star Wars, which also moved me in a huge way. But Close Encounters, I didn't know what I already thought about aliens. But there was just something about this film at 9 years old about what it would actually be like when and if aliens decided to visit us. Richard Dreyfuss in the main role, amazing. I believe Terry Garr played his wife, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
God, she was so great. Did she just die recently?
I don't think so.
I think she's dead. Hold on one second.
Did she play a mound of mashed potatoes in that movie too?
He did. No. Terry Garr died October 9th of 2024.
Oh, okay.
Thought so. It's Richard Dreyfuss sitting there at the kitchen table making the mold of the Devil's Tower. That's not a sexual position. That's a real mountain in Arizona or New Mexico.
Well, it depends.
It's also a sexual position. Making the Devil's Tower out of mashed potatoes because he was so obsessed with the spaceships. And then the canaries in the coal mine. So great. The first film that moved me.
You'll laugh if I tell you the first film that moved me.
I will not.
And I saw it in the theater.
All right.
I saw it with my father, and I walked away profoundly sad. It was The Incredible Melting Man.
The what? The who?
I'll speak slower. The Incredible Melting Man.
That's not a movie.
Which it was an astronaut that came back and something happened. He went through some vortex or something, and he was just melting. And I just felt so bad for him. And then he turned it like into a monster, but it just made me feel, because he was all alone and he was just trying to help people by being an astronaut.
The Incredible Melting Man.
I swear to God, that's a movie.
I believe you. I've just never heard of it. I looked it up on Spotify. It turns out there's a remix artist called The Incredible Melting Man.
I went to the movies, Drew.
No, you listened to this and it moved you. I get it. Oh, yeah, I'm totally moved.
I'll look it up. Yeah.
I'm moved to the point where I want to get some MDMA.
See who starred in that damn movie.
Incredible Melting Man.
Well, somebody else saw it and was moved by it too. The Incredible You
Nope.
never heard of that
I
movie?
swear to you, I've not. I know The Incredible Shrinking Woman with Lily Tomlin. I know The Incredible Hulk television program with Bill Bixby, movie with Ed Norton.
1977, Drewbert. The
was
Incredible Melting Man. Oh, he looks so sad even in his...
He moved right now.
It stars Alex Rebar.
Oh, the one with Alex Rebar.
And Bird.
Why didn't you say so?
Bird de Binning and Myron Healy.
Of course. Drew Garabo Live, who are you?
Nicholas.
What's going on, Dickless?
How you doing, sir?
Really good, buddy. It's good to hear from you again. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday.
Same back to you. I wanted to include or add my a moving movie that today's day still makes me emotional, but it's the first movie where I actually remember emotions as a child, and that was My Girl.
I never saw that one. That was the one with Macaulay Culkin, and he got stung by something and he died.
He got stung by bees. And
bees nuts. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was not cool. Sorry.
Yeah, he had a best friend, and then he was in the funeral home in the casket, and he didn't have his glasses on, and she walks in, and it's like he can't see without his glasses, and it's just wow. Yeah, it's extremely emotional.
Why does Disney get a pass on emotionally terrorizing children, from Bambi to Dumbo to like when we watch? And thank you, Nicholas. When we watch Bambi in the theater and there's that fire and spoiler, Bambi's mom dies. As a kid, you don't even know what death is. When I read Old Yeller for the first time at like 7 years old, I'm like, oh, what a beautiful story of Timmy and his collie friend. This is a page turner. This is great. Oh, Timmy fell in the well and Lassie got him. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm juxtaposing my collies. Yeah. Old Yeller was just this great tale of a boy and his dog, and Old Yeller was faithful to him and all this good stuff. And then, there's a mountain lion, and he goes after whatever the stupid kid's name was, gets scratched up and get rabies. And they take him out behind the barn, and they shoot him, and they kill him.
2 shots to the dome, Drew. That's how you got to do it.
What is up with all of this emotional trauma inflicted upon us via art forms? Let's examine for a moment the book, which I'm sure at least 30% of you listening right now had to read as well, Where the Red Fern Grows. Do you remember that one?
I remember the title.
Dude, it's about a pair of dogs. Speaking of a pair of puppies, Dolly Parton in 9 to 5, am I right? Thank you. It's about, which I saw in the theater, which is also so great, 9 to 5. Made me wonder what Maui Wowie would be like to smoke because they smoked it. It turns out it's pretty cool. Where the Red Fern Grows is a story of these 2 dogs that grow up together, and it's a heartwarming tale. And then you get to the end. I think both dogs died. I know one of the dogs died. And it was just like, why? Like, we're kids. Why are you trying to rape us of our innocence? Not rob us even. Yeah. Rape us of our innocence. Are you trying to prepare us for real life and let us know that things die?
That might be.
I don't want to know.
Well, you need to know.
I don't.
Sure you do.
I really don't. Like, I'll figure out that things die once I die. Like, let me live in innocence for as long as I can. 800-771-1025. Thank you very much, as always, to Corey Puckett in the chat room. I have a theory that there really is no Corey Puckett 87 in the chat room. It's actually me in an alternate universe writing comments so that me in this universe will read them and like them, because Corey Puckett just said where the red fern grows is even worse than Old Yeller. And she's absolutely right, because these dogs fall in love with each other. They're just, I think they're brothers or sisters. They're such a beautiful support system. And then one of them effing dies. You know what I like in my dog entertainment? Happy dog entertainment. I like Benji, okay? I love the Benji movies. Again, one of the first movies I ever saw in the theater. Did it move me? No.
But still,
Benji was just like, I feel love. You know, he's this beautiful little, I don't even know what kind of dog he was, like a terrier?
I think a terrier type.
And he was cool.
Yeah. Beethoven. Come on. Who didn't love Beethoven?
I didn't like Beethoven.
What are you talking about? The big...
I'm aware of he was a St. Bernard. I know the movie.
He's flopping around.
I love Charles Grodin, and I did not like the movie.
Wow.
Do you know there's a very forgotten Chevy Chase movie that no one ever mentions, Todd Wright included, and he is a fellow Chevy Chase super fan, and it stars Benji.
I know the movie. I know it.
Let's hear it.
I mean, I'm just saying I know it.
It's The Incredible Melting Man. Hello. Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Real movie.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo. Love the show. My name's Dakota.
Hi.
Hey, love the show.
Heard you.
Best show on the bone.
Thank you.
But
we're top 5
also,
for sure.
Of Mice and Men, reading that in middle school was pretty traumatizing.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
wait, I always confuse Of Mice and Men by Steinbeck and Grapes of Wrath by Steinbeck. Was Of Mice and Men the one with the special dude?
Yeah, Charlie.
Well, no, he was just.
No, you're thinking of Flowers for Algernon.
Damn it, you're right. I
know.
Flowers for Algernon.
Because I remember Charlie. That's another
Great
one.
book.
Yeah. Jesus.
Great book, Flowers of Algernon. But, Lenny, I think had some issues.
Yeah.
And then he unfortunately killed some things throughout the way, and then nice little blonde girl at the end. And so his friend had to make sure you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
That's right. He had to put him down because he didn't want him to suffer at the hands of the other people in the law.
Yeah, they were going to lynch him or something.
He didn't want him to go to prison, and because he wouldn't fit in there because he's basically like a boy, you know. But, hey, I love the show. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Watership Down was a bit torturous. There was really nothing good in Watership Down. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember Watership Down. That was with the rabbits.
A gang of bizarrely violent rabbits.
Yeah.
That was a weird-ass book and a weird-ass... Like, what was the whole point? They're just all... I mean, I know the point of Animal Farm by Orwell.
Right.
That's 4 legs good. Well, at first, the animals are like 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, and then the animals become the animal humans, and they're going 4 legs good, 2 legs better. Napoleon the Pig. I don't think I've read that book in 40 years, Mo, and I remember it like yesterday. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew.
Yes.
What's up? It's Walmart Jose. How you guys doing?
Hey, ¿qué pasa, Walmart Jose?
What's up, Mo? Hey, quick question. I heard you guys talking about Mo's Bolorama. When is that? Is it going to be May 9th?
I believe so. Let me just go ahead and confirm. I think that date sounds right in beautiful Oviedo, Florida. Just call.
I've never been there.
Oh, it's cool. Oviedo's interesting. It's where UCF is. And there's really not, I mean, there's a lot there now. There was never anything there growing up. But hold on one second.
Nice.
Let me see here. Just call Mo.
Oh, man, I want to get signed up.
All right. Well, you can go to justcallmo.com/bowling. And it is the third annual Just Call Mo Celebrity Bowl-orama. It is
nice.
There are pinball tickets available for just $15. And the date is Saturday, May 9th.
All right, I'm going to put it in at work. Hopefully they'll give it to me off. And then you're going to be there? Mo's going to be there?
I'll be bowling as a celebrity, and yes, Just Call Mo will definitely be there.
Okay, what about your Mo right there? Is he going to
Just
be
Call
there?
Mo will absolutely be there, brother.
Mo will absolutely be there.
Oh, you will see a Mo there. I don't know if you'll see Mo, but you're going to see Mo. Maybe you'll see Mo.
I got you.
But you might not see Mo. Are you not going?
Oh, man, Orlando.
What? It's up. You know what all Just Call Mo has done for you?
I know. I more than likely have to. I don't mean it like that. I have a baby, Drew. It's hard for me. Saturday.
You don't have a baby
wait.
anymore.
I can't.
Why?
TSA.
Oh,
I can't.
very
Absolutely
convenient.
can't.
I have a baby.
I do have a baby.
You now have a child.
Oh, well, I have a
I saw your beautiful child at Down to Bowl, and she is far from a baby. She's a princess.
I guess, fine.
She is a beautiful wife of baby.
Well, I got to work.
I guess I should probably have to make it.
Mo know I love me some Mo.
See, none of he's listening to today's show. Hello, good thing he's listening to the News Junkie, whatever the hell crap Real Radio puts on. Hello, who are you?
Hey, I'm Dan. What's up, Drew and Mo?
Dan the man. What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good.
I was just calling. You guys were talking about Brian Cox earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about Cox. That got you to call in, huh? Heard a bunch of guys talking about Cox on the radio. You're like, man, I got to be a part of this. Salivating for it, huh?
They announced that he'll be playing the new villain in the upcoming Dexter Resurrection Season 2.
Maybe he's getting into character. Because he is he's going full villain mode right now. Well, that's good to know. Brian Cox drags Tarantino, says Jeremy Strong, that was his son in Succession, has begged me to stop discussing his method acting and disses America for not liking women. The patriarchy is an effing mess. And then he goes on to say, Johnny Depp is overrated. He didn't want to do Pirates of the Caribbean because Johnny Depp is so overrated. Kevin Spacey is a really stupid man. Edward Norton is a pain in the arse. Ian McKellen's acting is not to my taste. And let's see if you know this word, because I didn't. Quentin Tarantino is meretricious.
I've heard the word, but I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I know what the meaning is. I just know the word.
I'm just looking at the root of the word. It's not merit like MERI. It's meretricious. I'm going to say it means he likes you if he's working with you, but if he has no need for you, then he doesn't like you.
What was the context again? He said
Quentin Tarantino is meretricious.
Meretricious.
I know. I like finding words that neither one of us cunning linguists are aware of. All right. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong. The second definition is even better. Stand by.
Meretricious.
Apparently attractive, but having in reality no value or integrity. The second definition?
Meretricious.
Relating to or characteristic of a prostitute. You think he was calling Quentin Tarantino a whore without saying Quentin Tarantino is a whore?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think if you combine the two, he was calling him a whore that looks pretty, but when you get closer, they're actually really ugly.
Oh, just like every whore I've ever known.
And the pee is stank.
That's what he's saying, just by saying meretricious.
Tarantino has stank pee.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? That's stank pee.
Hi, Gillian.
Loves to
Good
say the
afternoon.
N-word. Oh, hi, Jillian. How are you?
Good. It was the word Cox that got me to call in. Here I am.
Oh, there you go.
Rang?
Boom. It was like Beetlejuice. Oh, almost said it 3 times again for the second day in a row.
Don't do it.
I won't.
Walter in the Woods, 1980 Disney movie. Terrifying.
Walter in the Woods. Was he the Incredible Melting Man? Was that?
Stop mocking that movie.
Was
I can't with you.
Did you know the Incredible Melting Man movie, dear?
Probably.
Oh, you don't.
Chevy Chase. What was the one where he was covered in green goo at the top of something? He was being terrorized and he was almost radioactive. I can't remember that one.
That was Modern Problems, another forgotten Chevy Chase. He was an air traffic controller. That's a forgotten Chevy classic. But the one that he co-starred with Benji in is called Oh Heavenly Dog.
That's it, Oh Heavenly Dog.
And I think the plot was like Benji was reincarnated, like somebody died and came back as Benji, like Benji, the famous dog Benji. And Chevy Chase, I think, was maybe a detective trying to figure out the whole mess or whatnot. I was a kid. I loved it. It had Benji in it.
I saw it, but I've
I gotta go find that one.
Yeah, I just thought it was so weird that they started putting Benji into movies. I'm like, am I going to go see Star Wars? And it's like, Luke, I am your father. And look, there's cute little Benji. Anyway, thank you, Jillian. Great hearing from you.
Have a good weekend. Happy Easter.
All right, you too. Yes, he will be risen. Maybe. I mean, I said it on Sending Show. If there is an Easter where Jesus is going to come back, I would put on the Hard Rock app, if they got an over-under 0.5 for Jesus showing up, I'm taking the over. Because, man, things be messed up right now. And I got to say, as someone who's never been a Christian, right? I'm born Jewish, but that means that I was born Jewish. I'm very open to everything in this world. If there is a reason for the season and a reason to come back, we need it more than ever. Like, I would just like to appeal to the great holy Jesus Herald Christ. If you are listening, which I guess you are, because you're either omniscient or omnipotent or maybe even both, or maybe that's your dad, I don't know. Please, for the love of God, seriously, for the love of God, come back. Show these people. Show us. All right? The way. What do I need to do? Blow the ram's horn again? Maybe we need to summon Jesus. Maybe Senning and I need to summon Jesus with the ram's horn. If we do,
the shaft, I guess you would say.
That's the frenulum.
Yes, lots of dorsal alt.
It's just some meaner talk between bros. Don't mind that. As we go to break, I would just like to, Passover just passed over, right? Those houses that were painted with ram's blood got passed over with the plague of whatever the hell.
Shout out. Thank you so much.
You got Easter coming up. Is Ramadan nearby? They have a holy? They got a holy holiday coming up for all the people who believe in that.
Sure.
And we're gonna honk these conchs. Do not forget, Monday we will be live at opening day at Ferg's. Make your plans.
Monday there. And if you're a Just Call Mo fan, and who isn't on this show, I self-promote. Let me hijack your show, John. One of my favorite people to make fun on the radio is this guy, me.
Go get your lane right now with Drew Garabo and our buddy Just Call Mo. To everybody, thank you for listening, and we're going to honk these conchs for you.
It's like the bittersweet symphony of angry hornets making love. Beautiful. We'll return with more Drew Garabo Live. Join us, won't you? 800-771-1025. When we come back, I admire greatly parents who have lost a child and then use that tragedy to turn it into something good or something productive or something important. And that's exactly what a dad did, who is being highlighted by Fox 13. His efforts, I think, are something that should pass as a law that would make us all a lot safer. I'll tell you about it, and we'll discuss it next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Baseball is back, and we at The Bone are ready for the Rays home opener at the Trop. And since it's Bone and the home opener, we're calling it The Boner.
Nope, we're not calling it that.
Well, I put Bone and opener together.
No, yeah, I get it. But let's just stick to the script on this one.
Got it. Come hang out with Senning Show and The Bone at Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill this Monday. Broadcasting live from 1 to 4 p.m. to kick off the Rays home opener. Get your chance to win Budweiser gear, Bone hats, Bud buckets, tickets to upcoming Rays games, and a whole bunch more. It's time to raise up, Bone fam. We'll see you Monday at 1, live at Ferg's with Senning Show and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, an accident eastbound I-4, fire rescue on the scene. Left lane blockage at Paul Buckman Highway, 275 south at earlier left shoulder blockage, exit 50 due to a crash. Wreck 301 around Buckeye Road, affecting both northbound and southbound traffic. Accident with 2 right lanes taken up in Pinellas. Seminole Boulevard around Olmerton, 124th Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
It's one thing to get great service before the sale, but what happens after the sale? If you get your windows from WeatherTight Windows, you can rest assured that you'll be taken care of throughout the entire process, even after installation. This is very important to WeatherTight Mike, and it's one of the things that really sets WeatherTight apart from other competitors. WeatherTight Mike holds his employees to the highest standards, just like the quality of his cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store. If you want to
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow, Saturday, June 13th at Raymond James Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250. Say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
The Rays are going to be back inside the Trop Monday, April 6th. So who better than to throw down a pregame party like none other than The Setting Show, broadcasting live from Ferg starting at 1 with t-shirt giveaways and tickets to a future Rays game. Pregame with us and Budweiser. Setting Show at Ferg's for opening day with 102.5 The Bone.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul DeLegato. Becoming partly cloudy to clear and mild tonight. Lows in the upper 60s. On Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun. Kind of a hot day. Highs upper 80s to near 90 and only a few random afternoon showers. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I'm kind of conflicted with what I share with you about the Supervillains, a band you might not know very well. I know them very well, and I like to turn other people on to them because they make great music. And they're playing tonight at Janus Live. If you don't have anything to do, it'd be a great night for live music. Such a gift to be able to gather with each other and share in the joy of live music together. We couldn't do that in COVID, if you remember. But there's nothing in it. I struggle with what to share because they have so many great songs. I'd never want anybody to think they're a cover band, but the three covers that they do best, they do amazing. In fact, so good, I'm not sure that these three covers aren't among their best songs, even though they have original songs that are way better. I mean, this has 2 million streams on Spotify. Not bad. We could get that to 10 million people. Put it on repeat now. I mean, George Michael and the Pixies to cover those two stalwarts. And when you hear the third one I'm going to play for you, you'll hear it and go, oh, yeah, I remember that one. An even bigger musical star. And they did an even better and more unique job with the cover. Crazy. I'll play it for you when we come back from the next break, which we should have taken 15 minutes ago. Garabo gonna Garabo. Join us in conversation. It's 800-771-1025. Quick shout out. It is no secret that I play golf. Well, it's no secret that I try to play golf. I think I'm very open and honest about the fact that I am not adequate. I am substandard. I'm bad on the golf course. There's no doubt. But I've been trying to get better. Most of the changes in my life come from a conversation I have on the radio where I'm forced to confront what I said out loud, and that's when I realize that's the way I think I feel.
Right.
Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then I absorb it, and I think about it for a couple of days, and I realize how ridiculous it was. In fact, it was a conversation with SBK that opened me up to a relationship with anyone again. Like I was just about at rock bottom. Such bad crap had happened emotionally, relationship-wise. It was just a crap show. And I'm talking to Kevin. I don't know if there was anybody else in the room. In my memory, it was just the two of us, but it might have been. And I said out loud that I just felt like I wasn't worthy of a happy relationship. And he called me on it. He said, "What did you just say?" And I said it again. He's like, "That is insane." And he talked to me about it. And it took like a little bit for those words to sink in before I was like, holy cow, not only is he one of the funniest dudes ever on the radio, he's absolutely right in this case. Yeah, no, I think everyone, not just me, not just you, but everyone, we are put here for, I believe, that purpose. Like if we don't believe in love, right, then there's no purpose in living. You're born and you die. Those are the only two absolutes. Taxes aren't even an absolute because you cannot pay them. They will probably throw you in jail unless you're a billionaire, but you have the freedom not to pay them. It does come with consequences, however. But you are born, you die. Then what are we supposed to do while we're here? Of course we're supposed to love. Whether it's yourself, a friend, your mom and dad, your kid, whatever, the unique human experience of love, if I believe, maybe it's because I was born in the summer of love, I believe that is truly why we are here. But I had talked myself into such a bad place, mostly because of some things that happened, but also a lot because of just the way I was thinking. And he made me tweak it a little bit. And I went, oh, maybe I am. And before I knew it, Mo, I'm in a friggin' 7-year relationship with an incredible woman. And I feel actually worthy of it, and I treat her better probably than I've ever treated any lady. No probably about it, and it's because of me, and she's pretty damn amazing as well. My point is, I said a couple of weeks ago that I sucked at golf, but I said I can't see going to the range because it's just a hobby. So why would I practice at something that's never going to get me any money? It's always going to be a hobby. Well, I chewed on that for a few days because then I realized if I don't go practice, then I am forfeiting my right to complain when I suck, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because of course you're going to suck if you don't try to get better. And you don't get better while you are doing something. Unless it's a radio show. You can't practice a radio show. But, and I keep hoping we're going to get better at this, and I'm really sorry we haven't. I know it's only been 14, 15 years or so. It's going to get good, I promise. But when I get out in golf, only on the course, I haven't taken any practice swings. My body's just like, what are we doing here, dude? We sit in a chair 5 days a week. Don't make me do this. So in an effort to actually do something about it for the first time pretty much in my life, I've been going to the range. There's the Tampa Bay Downs has a golf facility right off racetrack. My buddy Joey's been running the place for a couple of years now, and I'll tell you what, that dude is kicking some serious double dollar sign. He's turned that facility into an incredible practice wonderland for golf. So I go to the ball machine, I get my bucket, I sit out there. I don't use headphones. A lot of dudes do. They love the music in their ears. Me, I like the sound of nature, and I just been swinging. So last time I'm out there last week, Joey says, hey, this dude Pierre, who works for Mizuno Golf, and I were driving around. And he's like, oh, you know Drew or something like that? I was like, yeah. He's like, so I just asked Joey, I'm like, hey, if you talk to that Pierre dude again, I'm in the market for a new 60-degree wedge. Just ask him, what, maybe cut a brother a break on the price, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if today I didn't show up to hit a bucket of balls with my buddy Todd Wright, my unofficial swing coach.
Right.
And there's a beautiful blue Mizuno 60-degree wedge just waiting for me. Wow. And this dude Pierre dropped it off. And if you follow me on social media, even if you don't golf, I like to think that you could gaze upon that as one perhaps saw the Mona Lisa for the first time, or heard one of Beethoven's beautiful concertos, or the Moonlight Sonata, maybe watched Henry Aaron hit one of his first home runs. That is the feeling that should overtake you when you gaze upon this Mizuno Pro 60-degree wedge on my social media. Drew Garabo on Instagram and the Drew Garabo Live.
Is it the wedge that makes the golfer, or the golfer that makes the wedge, Drew? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, all right.
Come on. I knew that would stop you in your tracks.
Wow.
That thing is an Excalibur.
Woo-wee. But this is the thing. This is the pressure. You suck with that, then you just suck.
Oh, I'm going to suck.
Oh.
This isn't going to turn me into free. But I will say, I played with some strangers, Down syndrome Jared and his dad last weekend, and they said, wow, your short game's really strong. So, and that's with the wedge. So maybe this will make my already perceivably strong short game a little bit stronger. I don't know. Do you think we should pass a no hands, the hands-free bill here in Florida? Should we be allowed to have our phones in our hands when we're driving down the road?
No.
I agree. Checking your phone behind the wheel kills people. And a dad who lost his kid in 2014 has been fighting since then to pass a distracted driving law. It still hasn't happened. This is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and Tiger really kicked it off pretty well, although I think that happened back in March, if I'm not mistaken. But he was distracted by pills and his phone. More than 300 people died in Florida last year due to a distracted driver. I'll say that again. More than 300 people died in our state last year due to a distracted driver. That's just one distracted driver. We got to find that son of a bitch because he's killed 300 people. In all seriousness, think about those 300 people exponentially and the number of people who they loved and who loved them and who were married to them and who called them mommy and or daddy. You know what I mean? That's 300 people that affected 300,000 people.
If you break it down to the basest argument, distraction impairs you as much as alcohol, and you can't drink and drive.
No question. And one could even argue, maybe successfully, that you're actually a better or safer driver if you're drunk, because at least then you're looking at the road.
Exactly.
you might be wasted out of your mind, but you're looking at the road.
Yeah, you got the steering wheel with those alcohol hands.
You're gripping and ripping, and you think you're being real cautious, and then you're swerving onto the median, and you're like, uh-oh, I guess I don't got it. Because we've all been there.
But you were still looking at the road, Drew.
Correct. So I think looking at the road drunk, probably a little bit less unsafe than staring at this thing in your hand.
Yeah.
How many of us still, even though we promise not to pick up our phone at all, how many of us still at a red light, first thing we do, what email do I got?
Yeah, I do it.
Same. And then how many of us still just about on a daily basis get the beep, beep, and you go, okay. We got to not be able to have these. You have to, I hate to say the government has to protect us from ourselves. I don't believe in the vaccine, but the government has to protect us from ourselves. Right?
Well, they do. There's, again, the drinking and driving laws and things of that such. Yeah. The seatbelt law. You can get a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt.
So then measures have to be passed to make people safer. We should not be allowed to have our phones in our hands. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, hello. This is Mike. I'm a fellow Lando Lake student. First of all, happy Passover to Drew as I celebrate multiple things.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. What a great week to celebrate, too. Like Passover, beautiful holiday for the Jewish people. I would like to say Chag Mech to them and you. Yep. I think I got that right. And then happy Easter and a great Good Friday to those who believe in Christ. What a beautiful spiritual time of the year. We always push it to Christmas. Yep. I think springtime, much more festive.
Anyway, the reason I was calling, I'm glad you're talking about distracted drivers because I've been pushing this for a long time. I post a lot of stuff, but my wife and I were driving on 75, and believe it or not, somebody's reading a Doritos box. You know, the big boxes that have all the different packs? They have this humongous box in front of their face while they're driving. So very good topic. I appreciate you guys very much.
Well, let me just think about this. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you too. And let me just think about this for a moment. If they pass the distracted driving bill, that would probably make it illegal to have a phone in your hand. Reading Doritos boxes would probably still be legal. Ill-advised, but legal. Were you like me when, because we're both old, and like I can't talk to Senning about this because he just has no frame of reference. He's a young buck.
Older.
But you're old. Because you're older than me and I'm old, so therefore you are old.
I'm older.
Do you remember how the snack game changed when the fine folks at Frito-Lay introduced the Cool Ranch Dorito, giving you an option from the already bland nacho cheese Dorito?
I mean, sure, if you like Cool Ranch Doritos.
Who doesn't like Cool Ranch Doritos?
This kid. I'm not a fan, Drew. Not a fan. Give me that classic original.
Right,
that nacho cheese.
Of the many differences we've had over various forms of art, this one is the most shocking to me because as someone who loves variety and you seem like such an eclectic dude. We had been forced to gobble down one flavor of Dorito for our entire lives. And then in the early 80s, I think, maybe 79, the fine folks at Frito-Lay went, oh, no, nacho cheese ain't enough. You know what we figured out? We found a valley, and that valley was hidden. And in that hidden valley, we found a delicious, creamy dressing that's very similar to blue cheese, only it doesn't have the chunks of cheese that had sat in the refrigerator too long and gotten mold all over them. You didn't celebrate the introduction of Cool Ranch to Doritos?
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Well, it was broke, clearly.
No.
They were being overtaken in the market by Cheetos, which then had two varieties, the big Jet Puffed and the Crunchy. I ain't seen that Crunchy in a long time. They didn't have Flaming Hot, I'll tell you that.
No, they didn't. I love the Flaming Hot. I'll take the spicy Doritos.
Well, none of that would exist.
Without
Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch crawled so that your spicy whatever could walk.
I don't know what it is, but like Melanie likes Cool Ranch. So
of course she does.
If it's a BOGO, I'll get one and one, and inevitably I'll go 4 Doritos in on the Cool Ranch when it's that time for that bag to be open, and I want to crunch it up and step on it and throw it in the garbage, and then open up the nacho cheese.
Corey Puckett in the YouTube chat, a.k.a. me from another dimension, said exactly what I was just thinking, which was he doesn't like Cool Ranch. Mo must be one of those bred with aliens. This is the test, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let me ask something. What makes the nacho cheese Dorito so great? The cheese. The nacho flavor.
The sprinkling of nacho cheese. It's not the shape, because the shape will put you in the dentist chair quicker than it'll poke into your brain.
100%. But we're getting that authentic Mexican flavor from the nacho cheese Dorito.
Correct.
So what's the appeal of a Cool Ranch Dorito?
I'm glad you asked, because someone with an elevated palate
Sure, go
can
ahead.
certainly answer this question. You know how when you get really, really spicy, hot Mexican food, then you put a little sour cream on top? You know what I mean? You know when you get a chicken wing, Mo, and you get a hot, spicy chicken wing, maybe a hot garlic.
Then that blue cheese.
Yeah, you dip it in that blue cheese or
ranch.
Ranch dressing. So you have that spicy mixed with the Cool Ranch. You're not being affronted. You're not being assaulted by only the nacho cheese. It's like the Spanish Armada is invading your taste buds, because it's like, all these nacho cheese, man, we're coming down your throat. Not in that way, man. Coming. Right down your throat, man. You get the Cool Ranch, it's like, let's drown those little conquistadores. Go, go, go.
What I'm basically hearing is the Cool Ranch Dorito was the pussification of Doritos.
You
Guys, I
wouldn't
can't
have
handle their spice.
the multitude. Don't they even have Mountain Dew flavored Doritos now or some crap?
Oh, God. Ugh.
So then all of that exists because some executive, some brilliant executive, a tastemaker, if you will, a literal tastemaker, put together the juxtaposition of Cool Ranch and Dorito. Nacho cheese in the middle. It's still your nacho cheese Dorito. It's got Cool Ranch flavor.
I'd love to do a controlled test where you have a bowl of nacho cheese Doritos, a bowl of Cool Ranch, and you got the bags in front of them, and it's a party or a gathering, and you have 10 people in, and I guarantee you, out of those 10, 7 are going to go for the nacho cheese. 7 out of 10 will go for that nacho cheese bowl
Crazy,
first.
dude. If that is even true, the only reason you're able to have that choice is because of the pioneer who introduced Cool Ranch. Like, if we didn't do that, we'd just be eating plain Fritos and plain Doritos or Cheetos for the rest of our lives. But someone went, oh, my God, no. This was like introducing Jackie Robinson to Major League Baseball.
Really?
It was like, oh, my God, look how much fun this is with all these black people. This sport got a whole bunch better because of all these black people. It's pretty much the same thing.
Breaking the color barrier.
Yeah, except with snack chips, which is way less important. Hello. What?
Hello, is this Drew?
Yeah, were you practicing your phone call? Like, what was going on in the background there?
Running his lines.
My bad. That was my daughter. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're on. This is Eric. Love the show.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
I'm just calling. You guys are talking about the Doritos. Do you remember the old 3D Dorito Cool Ranch?
They lost me when they went into other shapes. I felt, although it should have been a different shape from the beginning, Tostitos got it right. Tostitos is like, let's make a snack chip for people who don't want their brain pierced by the Bermuda Triangle. And then, like, Doritos never figured it out because they're like, no, we still want to keep stabbing people's upper roof of their mouth and killing them, you know?
Remember,
Go ahead.
I agree with you, and I just wanted to say to Mo, the spicy nacho ones are on point.
You better believe they are.
Right, but you got to admit the place of Cool Ranch Dorito in the history of the snack chip. Like, you have to appreciate that, right?
Absolutely. I think Cooler Ranch is number 1.
All right.
Spicy nacho number 2.
Okay.
Not even a question.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Great call, buddy. Have a great day.
I bet if we
All right, Drew,
to
take a lap,
do a percentage. By the way, Mike Helta said he hit numbers. He had level 68 on Pokemon while driving. So
just now?
So I guess.
Wait, he not only hit level 68 in Pokemon, he had the time to text you about it. Which, that is amazing.
Put that phone down.
He's really good.
I guarantee you the percentage of purchasers for Cool Ranch Doritos is about 75% women as opposed to men.
So all of a sudden, women don't matter in the snack space?
I'm just saying it's a snack brand for women. The Cool Ranch was created for women because they couldn't handle the manly nacho cheese.
Well, you might be. I mean, I'm sure that gender had something to do with it. They probably looked at, like, who's eating our snacks? Mostly men. All right.
Yeah.
How do we get the bitches? They could still call them that back then.
Yeah.
Well, how do we get the bitches? I don't know. What are bitches like? You want to do a Zinfandel chip? No, Zinfandel's not a thing yet. This is only the early 80s. Okay. You remember when Sutter Home was like the only white Zinfandel you could?
Yeah, Sutter Home. Yeah, they own that market.
They really did. Like, they were the only... If you drink white Zinfandel, you drink Sutter Home. They own. How did they have the market cornered like that? How genius!
I wonder if they created it.
They probably did because like the Zinfandel, I'm sure grows in a home by the Sutters. Anyway, the female market probably need to be corded over. They were probably gobbling down, I don't know, Cheetos because they look like peni. They might have been eating Fritos or whatever. Do you remember the first alternate flavor of Frito?
Frito-Lay, chili.
Chili cheese.
Chili cheese. Now that was genius marketing. Taking the rather plain tasting, too corny Cheeto and throwing some chili cheese on that bitch.
You calling that thing too corny is the pot calling the kettle a Negro, my friend. I apologize.
You know what I was saying.
800-771-1025. Yes,
chili
I
cheese.
agree.
Wow.
I agree. That was a great innovative move in chip marketing, but not nowhere near the level of a Cool Ranch to Dorito, which happened first, I think. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you?
Hi, is it me?
Hello?
Yeah, it's Matt. Can you hear me?
Is it you?
Yeah. It is, I think. I heard the ding. Just calling about the distracted driving.
Boop. Matt?
I'm here.
Hey, Matt. What's up, buddy?
Hey, yeah, I'm teaching my 15-year-old daughter how to drive, and just a couple of days ago I told her that's the worst thing that anybody could do. Like, driving itself is easy enough, but just stay off your phone, and it's that easy. And you see people just swerving all over the place. That's the most dangerous thing out of anything.
It is. And we need to be protected from ourselves.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Passed the deal yesterday.
Absolutely.
Yesterday. Thank you, man. Yeah, and look, as a libertarian by nature, not because I hate you, I don't want to be told by the government what I can do. If I want to put my life in danger and everybody else's, I got the right to do that. But I don't know, man. This guy losing his 14-year-old, I can certainly see where he would go on a campaign. Like Mackenzie's mom, we became friends with her. And shout out, by the way, to Cheryl. Appreciate you and our friendship. But, these parents who suffer the worst tragedy and then try to use it for good to make the world a better place on the outside, that is so admirable. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Sarah.
Hi. With an H? I can tell the way you said that it might be with an H. Am I right?
It's probably Massachusetts, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Huh?
I just want to let you guys know I love you guys. I moved here 4 years ago, found you about a year ago. Love, love, love your show. Definitely go for the nacho Doritos.
Yeah.
Even the buy one, get one.
Hold on.
Get two.
On a boat. Wait, this is a plant. This is a fellow alien. Maurice has put out the alien. So wait a minute. You have a BOGO and you get two. You have the option to have two different Doritos, and you go, nope. I'm doubling down on nacho cheese.
Coincidentally, yesterday even. Yes.
Nice.
Christ almighty.
My kind of bitch.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Jesus Christ almighty. I did not mean to blaspheme. I know you might probably coming back on Sunday. I apologize. Hope he understands I said that with love. Listen, my dear, how young of a lady might you be? You sound super young.
Oh, thanks. 47.
You're welcome. She sounded 46. I just wanted to comment.
Whatever. Oh, you're just mad at
I
him.
knew it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just having some fun.
Don't listen to him.
I didn't know you could hear me. I'm sorry. But in all seriousness, so then you grew up in an era right about like when you were a kid where Doritos introduced the Cool Ranch option, right?
Yes, and I don't hate them as Mo does. I don't have the pure disdain, but I'd choose the nacho. I don't know why. I don't know.
Cool Ranch was a Dorito nobody was asking for.
That is so wrong. The world was clamoring for a new Dorito, and they got one that opened the door, much like Harriet Tubman opened the Underground Railroad. I don't know why, I don't know why the analogies. I don't know why, Mo. I'm pro civil rights. Okay, Black History, Civil Month, maybe over to you, but I'm still preaching. Okay. Anyway, you've got. I'm not saying you got to love them. I'm not saying you got to get one on a BOGO. Here's what I'm saying: if you appreciate the variety of options available to Americans today on the supermarket shelves, then you have to tip your cap and give a strong shout out to the Doritos Cool Ranch.
But
don't you give me that moan. Oh, actually, okay, give me that moan. But don't you give me that moan in that tone, young lady. I don't appreciate that. But in all seriousness, thanks a lot for the call. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
I love you guys. You make my day better.
Thank you. You make ours better, too. Thank you.
Cool Ranch could not have been the first major brand expansion of a snack food.
Okay. Which one was first? But I mean, Oreo came out with double stuff circa 75, 76.
And you know what? To be honest with you, not a huge fan of the double stuff.
Well, it's not double stuff. It's like stuff and a half, if anything else. But it's a lie.
Is that what makes you pissed off?
Yeah, that's why I didn't like double stuff, because I used to take, before double stuff came out, I was a genius who would take a half an Oreo and a half an Oreo and jam them together and get an actual double stuff. So then I go to they're like, oh, now we're done, do the work for you. All right, so I go to the Star Market up in Framingham, Mass, and I get my double stuffed Oreos, and as soon as I saw the first one, I go, that's not a double stuff, because I had an annoying, stupid accent when I was a kid. That's not a double stuff. That's like a stuff and a half. And it was a stuff and a half. I measured it and everything. I scraped all that inside sweetened lard or whatever it is onto a little fish scale.
It looks double.
It does not. Even looking at it, you're like, that ain't double stuff. I don't know if Hydrox ever came out with a double stuff, but my mom would get Hydrox when it was on sale. And,
I mean, as far as knockoff brands go, Hydrox was the worst.
The booty. Here's me eating Hydrox. Open it up. Oop, buy Drox. Throw it away. You can't get that kind of entertainment on the podcast world, ladies and gentlemen, and we give it to you for free in your ear hole every afternoon. Hello.
Hi, Drew. Hi, Mo. This is Christine.
Hey, Christine, you sound like a super young lady for real, not like that way I saw that last broad.
I'm 31.
I knew it. How you doing? Just kidding about that last
I'm
broad.
good. How are you? Happy Good Friday. Happy Passover.
Yep, you too. Thank you very much. Happy Easter if you celebrate that. What's going on?
So I want to tell Mo, I can't believe you don't like Cool Ranch Doritos. And if you're going to say that the nacho are good and the spicy nacho, then you clearly haven't had the sweet chili ones. Because the sweet chili ones are better than the spicy nacho.
Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't know that the sweet chili flavor had entered the chat.
Yeah, I don't want sweet and savory at the same time. I don't want my. You're messing with perfection. The original nacho cheese Dorito. You cannot best that.
You did best that, and every option that's available, which is probably 50 on your shelf right now, you can thank Cool Ranch for that. Thank you very little.
Spicy
They ought to throw a celebration every year in Hidden Valley. Listen, thank you, young lady, for being a voice of reason. I'm thanking you profusely. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
You too. Bye. Well, one lady was with you, an older lady, and young 31-year-old, probably hot.
She's eating spicy chili, sweet chili.
How amazing is that? Thai chili Doritos? That sounds so good.
Doritos are a Mexican food. How you gonna bring Thailand into the conversation?
Have you been to Natalie's Thai Mex up the road in St. Petersburg? Thank you, Nat and Ty, my two buddies, Allie and Nat.
Fine.
Yeah, they're delicious. Have you had their food for real?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they came in there.
So then, that's how you do. Like how I had that locked and loaded. I was prepared for that question. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Love your show.
Thanks,
love
man.
your show.
Love you.
You got. I'm right on. Cool Ranch Doritos are lacking. They're sad. And I never went to Star, but I went to an Almax. And I used to get some Doritos, believe me. But those new zesty pickle Doritos that were out, I kill those things.
You sound like a guy who enjoys a zesty pickle.
Oh, my God. Those things are righteous.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, hold on one second.
Yeah.
That's a how long has that been a flavor? Because that does sound delightful.
It really actually does.
It came out about 6 months ago. It was out for like a couple months. That and the tangy ketchup. And they were delicious. And then they did away with them. But I'm telling you something, right? One time I got Cool Ranch when I liked it. It came with a golf ball size thing of the Cool Ranch in the bottom of the bag.
Oh.
I mean, I threw that thing in my mouth. Because most of the time I'll just lick the Cool Ranch chips and throw them back in the bag and let some sucker get them with nothing on them.
What the hell's going on here?
You're an animal. Thank you for the call. That was great. Zesty pickle.
Yeah, that sounds good because I love the dill pickle Lay's potato chips.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing either.
Talk about forget about it.
You think the first alternate flavor of Lay's was barbecue? It's got to be, right?
I would say yes.
I say barbecue followed by sour cream and onion.
I would say barbecue followed by cheddar.
Cheddar Lay's?
Cheddar Lay's,
the early in the game?
Oh, no,
you sure
probably
about
sour.
that? You sure about
I'll
that?
go cheddar before sour cream.
No way.
Yeah,
sour cream and onion? Yeah.
No, you're right.
Sour cream and onion may have even come out before barbecue. Those two may be within a little bit of each other.
I think barbecue had to be second. Barbecue probably. No, yeah, I was going to say maybe concurrently, but no.
If only we had some sort of interweb where we could search for this information. We could have the answer right in front of us. I know we're way late for break, but stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
We're in the thick of it now.
Yeah. See, the problem with me being just me, producer and host of the show, is that I don't have a producer to tell me to go to break. So, I mean, even though I did, I'd probably blow it off. But I need that in my life. I need someone to be like, dude, you're literally 45 minutes late for your last break. Could you take a break? But instead, I got Mo, who's of the same. He's of the same mindset as I am.
I got a clock right in the corner of my computer, and I'm like, we're having fun.
That's the same thing I thought.
It's 3 hours. Does it matter how we get there?
No. Does it matter if the last hour is all commercials? Yes, actually, that does matter, which is why we need to break now. What was the first alternate flavor?
I think cheddar's going to be number 3.
I think cheddar's 6 or 7.
6? Yeah, you're high.
Lay's. That has nothing to do with anything, bastard.
Not 6 or 7.
The first alternate flavor of Lay's chips in the United States. I'll tell you what, Mo. It'd be one thing to just tell you what they are. It'd be another thing to wrap them. Let's do a little impromptu, shall we?
Go.
We don't plan these things, ladies and gentlemen, but upbeat hip-hop instrumentals. Let's see. This one says the gentle instrumental. Oh, yeah. I'm about to rap to y'all about some flavors of potato chips. The most salty and delicious thing that you could put on your lips, but they go straight to your hips. Check it out. On the mic, it's Drew. The first alternate flavor, barbecue. When was it released? Well, that's great because it came out in the year of 1958. Where is cheddar on that list? I'm not sure, but I raise my black fist for Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Oh, Drew, you on the mic now, you better behave. The next one, damn, my foot got a bunion because I just looked up that sour cream and onion. Following success of barbecue, but it didn't make your hands a mess. You want to know the next? Well, so do I. But I'm late for the break. I gotta make my checks. Mix it up in a bowl. You got rice checks, bran checks, corn checks. You got more now, but you know I gotta flex like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I got the sudden impact. Drew Garabo, I'm gonna drop another fact. Oh, snap. The beat drop, I rock it a cappella. My favorite cheese, you know that crap is mozzarella. And that beat come back on AC/DC. I'm feeling back in black like the sleeveless shirts worn by my main man Mo. My name is Garabo, and I got that funky flow. Damn, it's a really good Friday. Shout out Chris Tucker. This is my day to go to the Fifth Element Space Station. Yeah, Ruby Green be tearing up the nation with Bruce Willis. He got carried out to space chasing Mila Jovovich. It wasn't a disgrace because she looked so good in that white outfit, barely covering up each and every. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's our house band, The Roots. We're going to be right back with more Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. You know what's awesome? Food and wine. The Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back now through May 10th. Enjoy a relaxing day filled with beautiful gardens, delicious flavors, and more than 65 tastes to sip and savor. Plus, live music is included with park admission. Check out the most wild mix of live music. You got country music starring Dylan Scott, and then you got Warren G. From Taking Back Sunday to Flo Rida. Not all at one time, because that would be crazy. It's the perfect blend of food, fun, and your favorite music. Want in? Enter now at theboneonline.com. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where every weekend feels like a getaway. Only from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Delays fairly standard. Earlier Hillsborough wreck should be off to the left shoulder now. I-4 eastbound around Paul Buckman Highway. 275 south crash. Earlier left shoulder blockage around Bush. State Road 54 crash up in Pasco at Highwater Drive. In Pinellas, 275 south disabled vehicle. And right lane blockage at exit 28 Gandy. This is Eric with traffic.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and beanbag share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, skip the airport and get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
102.5 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew, catch every buzzer beater, and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game-wide spots like Riveters, Dead Bob's 2, and Mackenzie Sports Tavern. Hang with the Bud Light ambassadors for the Bud Light Bucket Papa Shot Challenge. Score some Bud Light fan swag and get in on chances to win throughout the tournament. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win. Only from 102.5 The Bone and Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right, we use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Hey, Tampa Bay, pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
We talk a lot about the diamonds at International Diamond Center, but did you know that over half of our showroom is dedicated to fashion jewelry, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, rings?
A woman comes in, it might not be her statement piece that she wears every day, but for a night out with friends, she wants to find that piece that truly shows her character and her taste.
IDC's Ryan McMahon says he loves seeing women come in and treat themselves.
And they deserve it. Every lady should have multiple pieces of jewelry that make her feel confident and happy when she wears it.
Colored gemstones, mixed metal styles, stackable pieces, bold looks, IDC has it all. From the world's premier designers.
Our fashion pieces, they don't just sit stagnant. They're constantly changing out. We always have our thumb on the pulse of the industry. When you come into one of our stores, you see all of the latest looks that you'll see on any TV program, magazine, you name it.
Find the perfect piece of jewelry for any occasion, or no occasion at all, at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Meet Morgan Jones. Morgan is about to step into a world unknown to most, thanks to Progressive's Renters Insurance, a place of fresh linens and turn-down service. You see, Morgan temporarily vacated her apartment and has gone to a hotel because a pipe burst in her apartment. A pipe that made her sense of reality and apartment ceiling all come crashing down. Luckily, Morgan checked into Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Gentlemen, I'm a HAL 9000 computer. I became operational at the HAL plant in Urbana, Illinois, on the 12th of January, 92. My instructor was Mr. Song. If you'd like to hear it, I'll sing it for you. It's called Daisy. Daisy. Oh, Daisy. Daisy. Give me your answer, do.
It's me singing back up with Scart from Supervillains.
Crazy. Crazy. For the love of you.
How's that feel to hear me singing back up to Daisy, Scart?
You're a little flat there, Drew.
You're a little sharp there, buddy. How you doing, man?
I could just pick up a phone and call a guy. You know, this is great. Why don't I get the Dom?
He stole my phone. Why don't I get to hold my phone?
Why don't I get the Dom respect?
Supervillains tonight, Janice Live. We're going to give away a pair of tickets. We're going to put you on the guest list to the next person who calls and wants to go. 800-771-1025 is the number. They make their annual trek. Sometimes we're lucky enough to get them a couple of times a year. The perfect venue for their brand of whatever you want to call it. Swamp rock, punk rock, funk rock, reggae rock, everything in between. How are you, my friend?
This is, Drew, it's so great to play our biannual show over here. It's great.
You see your bisexual show?
No, biannual.
Oh, biannual show.
But biannual means that you play here once a year and you're bisexual.
No, I mean, we play here twice, man.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yes, and this one is in the springtime, which is nice. Not quite yet oppressively hot. It'll be a beautiful outdoor evening in St. Petersburg.
It's not the middle of June. You're right. It's great.
Yes, it is. It is lovely. You guys have been doing a little bit of road work yourselves, both you, Scart. I know you've been recording as a solo artist, and you guys are still finding time to play various West End festivals and beyond. Where have you been lately that's tickled your fancy?
I'm going to the East End, the North End, the South End, all the ends.
You like all the ends? Burnt ends? Do you go to the burnt ends, my friend?
I can't eat burnt ends.
I can't. It'll kill me.
Yeah.
It'll put me in the hospital.
Do you ever try those vegan burnt ends? They're actually not as bad as you would think they would be.
Oh, they're great. That's what I get to eat every night.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, Drew.
Yeah. That's what friends are for, like they sang back in the day. I said something before we put you guys on that I hope lands well with you, and that is that you're definitely not a cover band. Unfortunately for you, the three famous covers that you do are so damn good that I just can't help associating you with those songs. And I go out of my way to say they are not a cover band, but these three covers that you do, the big three, the Billy Joel, you know what I'm talking about. They're
actually, you can go ahead and sing them off to me.
Yeah, let's hear your favorite songs. I love it.
Anthony. Nope, it's not there. Sorry, boys. I tried. I really.
All right, you're out of the band.
Oh, we had a good run. We had a real good run. In fact, the song that I played coming in from break, Daisy, was recorded down in the Sugar Shack. That was my first visit down there. And the reason, one of the main reasons I went, Eddie's mother-in-law listened to the show. She introduced me, and she's like, hey, we got some bands coming up. We'd like to have you down there. And I looked at the list of bands, and I'll be damned if Supervillains wasn't one of them. And I'm like, well, I think fate has thrust this into my lap. So I went down there, and I'll be damned if these boys, and I hate to put your business out there, but I love to put your business out there. These boys did 2 solid hours of intense dabbery. It was the most incredible dab session I've ever witnessed in my life. I did not participate. I witnessed brilliance going on before my eyes.
Well, can I comment on these lies?
Yes, lies.
It was a dab day to remember for sure. We did a million dabs.
I think we dabitaged our entire set.
That's why the Sugar Shack won't have us back, because we were like the whole time. Yeah.
Remember, Drew? We were like one of the last bands that we played down there before they got wiped out by was that Ian or one of them?
Yeah.
They had to move to Bonita.
Yeah, I know, and man, it was a special kind of night, and I'm really glad I got to be a part of it. But to your credit, you guys can go out there no matter what you've been doing before a show, and as musicians know how to play off each other so magnificently. It's always a tremendous live experience seeing you. And I think we have
tonight we're trying DMT, so that'll be cool.
I'm wearing a diaper because I heard about DMT.
I'm still too afraid to try it. If my life is ever at a point where I feel like I need a serious tweaking, I'll consider it. But right now, things are good, and I'm kind of worried that they're not going to get better with the spirit molecule.
We're totally in our Aaron Rodgers era right now.
We do have a couple of callers. Hang on. Hello, you're on with you're on with the Supervillains. Who are you?
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. How's your night? Day.
Hey, I was going to work.
Good. What do you do?
IT and play music.
He pees and plays music. That's very interesting. All right.
IT.
Dom does that too.
IT freely.
And Scar as well. Dom and Scar both pee and play. So you have an interest in going to see the boys tonight at Janice Live?
That'd be awesome.
All right. I don't have any pre-qualifications for him unless you guys want to put him through the ringer.
No, PPs, and he plays music. That sounds good enough to me.
Well, can you put him on hold and see what our next suitor has to say?
Yeah, maybe can we get the 2 callers to fight?
Yeah, we can do that. Hold on. I think I can push the right buttons and make that happen.
Suitorette, you're on number.
Hello, who are you? Line 2, you're going to be fighting line 1.
Hey, this is Bo.
Hey, Bo.
Bo's taking it. Bo already got it. Bo sounds like he's a fighter, bro. I'm sorry, Kevin.
I don't know. My last name is Funk. Does that count for anything?
You say your last name is Funk?
Yes, it is.
Like
Bo Funk? Bo Funk is taking it for sure.
All right.
I didn't know whose name was Funk, Bo or Kevin.
Let me tell you what kind of we're giving out miracles today. How about we go ahead and give tickets to both Kevin and
Nice.
This is the goodest Good Friday that is ever Good Friday, gentlemen. He is risen to
No, I'll say he has resin.
He has resin.
Resin. And so do the Supervillains, and it'll be one of the songs that they perform this evening, one of their finer songs, if I may say so, my dance self, Resin. Can I don't think I've ever asked you this question in person or on the air, but in the song Resin, the lyrics, before I got to hit you with the BKF, may I ask what the hell that is?
Okay, so real quick, when I was a youngster, I might have sang a little bit of dope. And there was a guy, and his name was Big Kevin, and he always had the fire. So we would have to go get the BKF, which was Big Kevin's fire.
It's like creepy weed.
It's like creepy weed, but it's a different strain of the BKF.
Thank you so much, because for years I thought that was something that the world knew that I did not. And when I would hear that song, I'd sing along and go, I'm a lie. I'm a fraud. I don't know what this means.
Yeah, so if you have a bunch of resin and you only have a little bit of reefer, you could have put some the reefer down at the bottom and put a little bit of resin up top and then smoked the bowl, and you get
double high.
Twice the headache.
You guys are really changing the world through music, and I'm proud to know you both.
That's what I'm saying.
We're doing our best.
I love you both. Hold on, I'm gonna ask this Bo and Kevin, unless you really want them to fight. Guys, do you feel like picking a fight with each other, Bo and Kevin?
See you in the pit,
if we can both
do the pit.
Oh, we can do the pit.
Hey, there's a song in the pit. We can do that.
Oh, there is a song.
I do like that song.
That is a fine song.
I love that song.
All right.
We're going to play that song.
Oh, hell yeah. This is a
I'll
party.
be like, there's Bo Funk. Knock everybody out.
Well, that's an easy one to remember. Kevin, what's your last name?
My last name is Funk.
I thought so. I was right all along. It was Kevin
Oh, my
Funk.
God. Kevin Funk.
Kevin Funk and Bo Funk. You guys are
Bo's last name.
I thought he
That'd
said
be
Kevin
wild.
Funk because that's like a wrestler. Like Kevin Funk was an old school wrestler, and I was like, "What would it be remarkable if this guy was really Kevin or Dory Funk on the line with us?" Well, then, Bo, if you're a Funk or if you're not a Funk, we want the Funk. I think we want you too.
I'm in.
All right, very good. All right, hold on, gentlemen.
I'm on my way.
All right, okay, all right.
Sounds like a yes.
I mean, say big old yes. Mr. Funk, hang on 1 second. I'll be right with you. All right.
All right.
Thank you very much. I feel bad putting the Funk on hold.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? But listen, boys, that worked out very well, huh?
Yeah, that was good. No blood was shed. No blood was shed. We made some days. You know what I mean? We're moving right along.
I probably should wait till off the air to ask you this question, but do you guys have a relationship with Mo DeWitt? Just call Mo. You guys probably know him from Tom and Dan's podcast.
I've met him very many wonderful times, like at Sofas and Suds.
You talking about Maurice?
Tom and Dan's Bad at Business Beer Festival. Yes, I've had some run-ins.
Yeah, I would think that that he would be into you guys because he's old school real radio also. Like he used to listen to my night show, and I think you guys would really vibe with him. And I know he does a lot of live events, and what a cool thing that would be part of for like MoFest 2027, and we have the Supervillains headlining or something like that down in Sanford's beautiful West End, a renovated place that'll make you go, how can this be Sanford? Or this ain't Sanford, you know?
Hey, wait a minute. Mo DeWitt, he handled my tattoo removal lawsuit.
Hey, Drew, remember on the overnights when you're like, oh, great, it's Scott from Kissimmee calling. Let's see what he has to say. That was back in the 90s.
I do. I fondly remember that.
We've been friends a long time, haven't we, buddy?
We have, dude. And I can't. And here's why I love, and people are probably like, oh, what is he like talking about these guys so much? Because at our age, to be able to do something that you love and have friends that are doing something that they love, and we get to promote each other and help each other, dude, that's what it's all about, right? And I'm so proud of you guys for still doing it.
He has resin, dude.
I love the hell out of you guys, and we will see you in a couple of hours. Dom, I'll text you both names of those fine individuals, and thanks as always, guys. I really appreciate you making the time.
All right, well, we want the Funk.
Hey,
Sounds good, Joseph. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, you'll get the Funk, and Kevin, too. Thanks, fellas. See you soon. Love you.
Whoa. Resin.
This resin.
You burn from back to white. Whoa. But you lasted long when all my weed is gone. And so I figure, whoa.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah,
But I think I will keep you
I think I'll keep you around.
just in case my big supply is down.
Scar was right. I was flat.
When I really want to get up,
Yeah. Listen,
I gotta mix it with the BKF.
the BKF. That's what I asked him about. I had no idea what the hell that meant for years. I've known them
You
for
did.
30 years, and
That's funny.
for about 25 of them, I've been singing that song, not even knowing what the BKF was. All right, hang tight. I think I got us back on track at least a little bit, right? Right?
No.
Kick ass. We're going to come back and tell you why you're going to die if you try to help a stranger on the side of the road.
The smell of your hair lingers, but you stay all night, even when we fight. And so I figure, whoa.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a little congestion in Hillsborough, I-4 eastbound around Paul Buckman Highway. Earlier wreck and shoulder blockage. State Road 54 up in Pasco, still that crash at Highwater Drive with blockage. Going to see some stop-and-go clogging. US 19 north and Pinellas, north of 580. Dwindling delays otherwise. This is Eric with traffic.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI.
Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Diamond Days at Golden Diamond Source celebrate April's birthstone. Diamonds, they take center stage, up to 20% off diamond jewelry throughout the month of April. The Golden Diamond Source can help you trade in your old broken jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. With gold prices at record highs, now is the best time. They only sell natural diamonds, and you know if it's real love, it's got to be real natural diamonds. With the Golden Diamond Source first-time buyer program, you can learn all about the 4 C's, the different shapes and styles. They are able to show you a huge selection of inventory to choose from. You can get 0% financing for up to 5 years, meaning if you finance $5,000, it works out to about $83 a month. Make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, or goldendiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
That's the buzzer. And on Hard Rock Bet, buzzer beaters mean bonus bets. Every time a team you bet to win or cover hits a game-winning buzzer beater, you score a $25 bonus bet. An extra $25 on top of your winnings. Just opt in and bet $5 on any team. As many teams as you want, all tourney. Win bonus bets at the buzzer. Only on Hard Rock Bet.
Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
It's tournament season, and every shot counts. Boost Mobile's Nothing But Net giveaway gives 10 winners a year of Sling TV and a free Samsung Galaxy A11 Plus 5G tablet. Step up. Visit your local Boost store to enter. Only at Boost. No purchase necessary.
Don't wait for your AC to quit in the Tampa heat. Hawkins Service Company is offering up to $20.26 off a new AC system backed by their no lemon guarantee. Book a free estimate at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Moulin Rouge, the musical. Pop the champagne. Moulin Rouge, the musical is the winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. See Moulin Rouge, the musical, April 1st through the 5th at Ruth Eckerd Hall. Moulin Rouge is more than a musical. It is a state of mind. Tickets at rutheckerthall.com.
Being in a crash? Don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul DeLegato. Becoming partly cloudy to clear and mild tonight. Lows in the upper 60s. On Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun. Kind of a hot day. Highs upper 80s to near 90 and only a few random afternoon showers. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
No, you didn't. It'd be cool, though, right?
Not too bad, right?
Not bad at all.
That's what you can expect this evening. If you want to join Kevin Funk and Bo Cantu. 800-771-1025 is the number. So, Senning is at the Rays opener this Monday, I believe. I just realized that today when he said I knew he was going to be there. That is a fun gig, opening day for baseball. It is, if you're not a baseball fan, it's a gig that you go to, and then you just leave when it's over. Because I would always, I've just tried to recapture that love for baseball, and every year I try to convince myself this is going to be the year that it's gonna that I'm going to get it again. And every year I'll watch a game and I go, no. After becoming such a hockey fan, it is such a contrast to not only not enjoy but have to endure 9 innings of slow play, no matter how fast you try to make it and how consumable you try to make it. It just doesn't work for me anymore, you know?
I get it. I understand. You sometimes you get tired of trying. You just or you accept, I'm not going to like this.
Right.
I'm not going to want to do this.
And
watch this.
I'm in a very unique position because I grew up a huge baseball fan and a Red Sox fan. And I had my hat broken by them every year from like 75 on. 75, it was the Reds that broke my heart. 86, the Mets broke my heart. And then, through the Yankees were always crushing us. And then I had the greatest thing that can happen in any sport happen as a fan of a perpetual underdog, a team that never could do never could hoist a championship, never win the big game. Came back from 3-0 against the New York Yankees in 2004 and then won the World Series. So then after that, why are you even watching baseball anymore?
I mean, you're not going to best that experience, no.
So then, unfortunately, after that happened, and I don't want to offend any Red Sox fans out there, or maybe I do. I don't care. You friggin' obnoxious pricks. The Red Sox fans became the Yankees fans. Like, what we always hated as Red Sox fans, because we were the Rocky Balboas, the underdogs, was the Yankees fans because they had all those pennants and they had that as hey, scoreboard. This isn't even a rivalry. You got none of these, and we got like 1 million of these. We got Reggie Jackson. We got everybody. So it always sucked. And then the Red Sox win one, and then the Red Sox win another. And all of a sudden, everybody with the B on their hat that you see everywhere is just like, they became the Yankees. So then what team do I root for? Well, obviously, Tampa Bay Rays, right? I tried. I have tried through the years. I will say I'm open to trying again. If sending's going to be at opening day, that tells me that there's at least room for a relationship between our station and their organization, right?
They're trying or reaching out.
So I support the Lightning, obviously. I support the Bucks, even though this year's gonna be something else. And I know people are out there, you don't support the Bucks. I don't support the Bucks' decisions, especially the ones that keep the coach. But I have friends on the team, and I want them to do well, and I want them to win. I just let Mike Evans go. But there's certainly room in my Tampa Bay sports world, I'll say, for probably the 10th year in a row, for the Tampa Bay Rays. And look, what do we have? How many more years in the Trop? 2, 3? Is that it?
Well, I mean, they were saying that 15 years ago.
I know. I hope they're right this time. Because I don't know.
Who knows?
And that is the obstacle. The thought, I hope I don't step on any toes. The thought of going, I'll be very diplomatic about this. The thought of going to that building and soaking in a game, the vibes have never been quite there. Is that fair? I'm being honest.
I get it,
Yeah, I'm expressing my experience. Going to that building, the vibes just have not been there. To be fair, Birdie and I went to a game last season before last. I think we were in our seats probably 20% of the time, and we had a really good time wandering throughout. There's a Pacific counter in there. They got all kinds of different food options. So I had a good time strolling about. I don't know how much baseball I watched, but I went and then have not been since. But I'm open to going again, is what I'm saying. Were you ever a baseball guy growing up?
Well, I mean, I grew up in a city with two storied teams, the White Sox and the Cubs. So whilst I didn't watch a lot of baseball, it was always around me.
You don't seem like a guy who rooted for either the White Sox or the Cubs.
I was a Cubs fan.
You were?
Yeah. I couldn't tell you why, but I liked the Cubs over the White Sox.
I liked the Cubs and the Braves for two main reasons, and that was they both were on television a lot. As a baseball fan, when I moved down here, I knew I wasn't going to be able to see the Red Sox every game. But for TBS, remember Turner Broadcasting System when they first came out?
Yeah, Ted Turner.
So they had every Braves game on with Skip Carey, Ernie Johnson, who's still in broadcasting and killing it for decades on Inside the NBA.
Okay.
Dude, Ern he sits between Shaq and Barkley. Are you kidding? Could you do that?
No.
Of course not. Like, to be the ringleader, he might get the least amount of respect in the broadcasting world because you got Big Shaq, who gives 0 Fs right here, and someone who gives even fewer in Charles Barkley.
Right.
And I believe the two of them do not like each other. If you watch that show, they joke, but I think at their very core, some of those jokes come from a very sincere place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as Ern to sit there and keep that show going, that is very impressive. Plus, Shaq, I'm just going to say he's not. He perhaps has elocution challenges.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all. If there is a knock on him other than free throw shooting in his NBA career, it is that he has elocution challenges.
Did you see when he had to go to the bathroom and he got up and just ran?
he's
elocution problems. What's
I will tell you, it still hurts
problems.
What he did to Orlando when he left for the Lakers. That hurts my heart so badly. But
didn't Orlando mistreat him? You guys weren't really kind of giving him his flowers, his props.
We did. The narrative was that he was up for renegotiation. He got lowballed by the Orlando Magic owner at the time, and he got a savory offer from the Los Angeles. He was going to go to L.A. anyway. We all knew it, I think. We didn't want to admit it because we're Orlando. We have delusions of grandeur. We're actually very mediocre. You know what I mean? But we were like, oh, he's going to stay here forever. And then, of course, he's going to go to L.A. But they lowballed him, and it was the worst timing in media ever because the All-Star weekend for the NBA is in Orlando.
Right.
Shaq is in his contract negotiations, and the Orlando Sentinel, the only paper in town, publishes a survey. Is Shaquille O'Neal worth blank amount of money, whatever the max would be?
Right.
So, of course, if you ask the average hospitality worker living in Orlando, hey, do you think someone's worth $10 bazillion to go play basketball? Of course, they're going to say no.
No.
But so they print that story on the morning of the All-Star weekend. Every NBA superstar and coach and executive is in Orlando getting the paper because pre-internet, you got the paper and you read the paper, right?
Right.
So everyone in the NBA sees that. Of course, they lose respect for him. And of course, it's an issue. So thanks to that idiot columnist and the Magic lowballing him on an offer and his desire to act in beautiful films like Kazam and really, I think, monumentally important work like Kazam. And he was also in, I know he was in Kazam. What else? Didn't he do like Blue Steel or
Oh, I could.
Was there ever a Shaq Diesel or a Shaq Fu movie?
No, I don't. Dude, I never even saw Kazam. I wouldn't have even remembered Kazam.
Really?
Was Kazam, the character from the Flintstones?
No, that's Gazoo, you dope. Are the great Gazoo, voiced by I think Harvey Korman or someone, was like, "Hey, Fred and Bonnie, what are you guys doing? It's me, the great Gazoo."
Stupid of me to
Kazam, because come on, man.
What the hell was Kazam? Like a genie?
Yeah, of course it's a genie. What do you think he's going to do with a name like Kazam? A men's room attendant? Hey, no spray, no lay. Wash your dick off your hands. It's me, Kazam. May I make, and I know I may, an embarrassing rap confession to you?
Uh-oh.
For as I consider myself an auteur of the hip-hop genre, there are certainly embarrassing fondness in my category, in my catalog, by the way. And I owned...
I knew it was coming.
I owned and bumped frequently Shaquille O'Neal's initial offering, Shaq Diesel, from 1993. He did a song with the Fushnikins, and it's What's Up, Doc.
What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
It's really good until Shaq comes along and raps. But I listen to these guys.
What's up, Doc? What's up, hard?
This is not Shaq, by the way.
Scoop the raisin in the sun. Brother try to rally up, then daily galley for some room. Bird pecking, double decking, rubber necking in my tune. Check it out, yo. I smile like Groucho Marx. I make a joke, pokey pokey, slide by like egg yolk. Play me like a punk, like the penguin and that joker. Snooping in my biz like Tom and Moxie Roca. The buster freaky way. The brothers with the
Shaq comes in at the end and he says he's the hooper, the hyper. Shaq's the Pied Piper.
Oh,
it's pretty dope. So yes, that is probably the most embarrassing CD in my rap catalog of all time.
It was called Shaq Diesel, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Shaq Diesel.
I wish D's nuts jokes were as popular then as they are now, because that would have been great. In fact, I should have asked out loud, hey, does anybody remember the name of Shaq's first album? Because then someone would have called and said, hey, yo, Drew, this is Shaq. I'd be like, hey, what's up, man? He'd be like, I just wanted to let you know, man, my first album was called Shaq Diesel. And I would say, oh, yeah, Shaq Diesel will go all over your face, big fella. And he'd be like, oh, that's a good one. I didn't see that one coming, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hold the distinction of having gotten an NBA player, at the time, an active NBA player, with a D's Nuts joke, I will say. And that, if you lost respect for me for the Shaq thing, please win some back, as I tell you that Nick Anderson, the first ever draft pick for the Orlando Magic, number 25, 89 was his rookie year. We got to know each other pretty well. He'd come on my show, and real nice guy. But we met up after practice one time to get some lunch, and Donnie Miller, our mutual friend, said something. I was like, oh, yeah, I was listening to Public Enemy on the way up here. Man, Flavor Flav's so dope, but that main rapper. And Nick goes, Chuck D. I go, oh, chuck these nuts in your mouth, 25. It was not.
Did you know him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had met a couple times before.
No, I mean, did you know him? Not that you met him. Were you like friends?
Yeah. We're friendly, friendly as hell.
Friendly, okay.
Well, now it makes sense after all these years why his reaction was not as. I thought he would find it hilarious. I thought it didn't go over great.
What happened?
It just didn't go over great. He just didn't think it was as funny as I thought it was hilarious, and Donnie didn't think it was all that. Oh man, what you got coming up in the Mo Better?
Oh man, that's right. Watch those fingers. Where you going with that degree, dummy? And one crime at a time.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Baseball is back, and we at The Bone are ready for the Rays home opener at the Trop. And since it's Bone and the home opener, we're calling it The Boner.
Nope, we're not calling it that.
Well, I put Bone and opener together.
No, yeah, I get it. But let's just stick to the script on this one.
Got it. Come hang out with Senning Show and The Bone at Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill this Monday. Broadcasting live from 1 to 4 p.m. to kick off the Rays home opener. Get your chance to win Budweiser gear, Bone hats, Bud buckets, tickets to upcoming Rays games, and a whole bunch more. It's time to raise up, Bone fam. We'll see you Monday at 1, live at Ferg's with Senning Show and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a little congestion in Hillsborough, I-4 eastbound around Paul Buckman Highway. Earlier wreck and shoulder blockage. State Road 54 up in Pasco, still that crash at Highwater Drive with blockage. Going to see some stop-and-go clogging. US 19 north and Pinellas, north of 580. Dwindling delays otherwise. This is Eric with traffic.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Hey, it's a cat named Mo, Drew Garabo live. Imagine a world where you can leave the house and take your home Wi-Fi speeds with you. Thanks to Xfinity Mobile, it's not just a fantasy anymore. I want you to picture it. You are at your kid's soccer practice, streaming the other game, you know which game, in 4K. Just like that. If you're in the airport, download a cozy family comedy in a snap with Wi-Fi Power Boost. That's the magic of Xfinity Mobile. Reliable Wi-Fi and 5G when you need it. Xfinity. Imagine that. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Visit XfinityMobile.com to learn more. It's that easy to get started. Call, visit Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus regular rates for 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter. Taxes, fees, extra. After promo, regular rates apply.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist. You'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's one thing to get great service before the sale, but what happens after the sale? If you get your windows from WeatherTight Windows, you can rest assured that you'll be taken care of throughout the entire process, even after installation. This is very important to WeatherTight Mike, and it's one of the things that really sets WeatherTight apart from other competitors. WeatherTight Mike holds his employees to the highest standards, just like the quality of his cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Suncoast. Go to badgerbobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind Saverites. Beautiful, vibrant green color. Red spinel from Burma. Unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Weekends on the Bone, sponsored by Trajan Wealth, retirement planning built on trust.
1025, The Bone, Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Take this call right before we go to Mo Better News.
Drinking tonight, we're gonna go drinking tonight. Girl, don't get me wrong, I like how we're moving along. And
See, they have little romantic jams as well. Multifaceted, these boys. Hello, welcome. Thanks for calling Drew Garabo Live and for holding throughout the break.
Hi, this is Drew and Mo. This is Laurie.
Hi,
How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great, thank you. Could you possibly take us off Bluetooth? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh, shoot, I'm so sorry. Laurie.
No. It's on me. I should have heard it before. I didn't hear it before. I should have. It's totally my bad. I'm sorry. Oh, man. It's my fault. This is all my fault. She's going to accidentally hang up on us. Oh, hi.
You guys, as I was saying, I listened to Mike on the way in, and you guys on the way home. Actually, a couple months ago, you were playing some Cure 17 Seconds into the Trees, and I was just blowing. I was like, heck yeah. I work like 7 to 5:30 every day, sometimes 6. Anyway, long story short, I didn't get to hear. I can't access the internet. I use my phone while I'm at work. I manage a medical clinic. What happened with Pap Pap?
What did? I don't know. What do you mean what happened with Pap Pap?
I don't know if they found him. They were looking at his home to find out if he was okay, or I guess I could.
He overslept.
Oh, remember? Didn't I tell you my?
You're right.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that we didn't know that breaking news.
Did she know there's a Bone app?
No.
Where you can,
this is a good opportunity.
I know.
Oh, I know. No, here's the thing. I'm gonna improve your life so much and our show. Here's what you do when you get home. You go to the YouTube channel, and then you can go right to the Mike Calta show. I'll go if I miss something on Mike's show, on JP's show, Setting show, or excuse me. I don't know why you're interrupting me. I'm trying to help your life here, so it's okay. So when you go to the YouTube of the various shows that I mentioned before, and I'll mention again just to annoy you, you got Mike, you got JP, you got Johnny B, you got us, you got Setting. You can go to any of their YouTube channels, scroll throughout the show. You can rewind, fast forward, do whatever you want. Pause it on an unfortunate facial expression. Draw a dick if you want to. I imagine a lot of people do such things, and find enhance your experience. So I would go right to this morning's Mike Calta show via YouTube. When you get to your destination, look it up there. It'll be answered, I'm sure, thoroughly, probably near the end of the program.
Perfect. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's almost like on-demand programming. It's on somewhat request programming.
Yeah.
You have to do all the work. It's there for you.
But it's still there.
You can demand it if you want to. It's just not going to help your cause. We demand that you actually go find it yourself. Now, the app would be cool if it had updated what happened to Pap Pap, and then.
Well, apparently, and I think it was Sinning that told me this. You can put in a certain subject and it will scroll to that subject.
What?
Yes, there is.
How with this sorcery?
I forget how you do it, but
way to explain it thoroughly, John.
He did. I just deleted that.
No way. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you?
She's worried about Pap Pap, and there's a real-life Iron Eagle movie taking place in the Persian Gulf right now. I mean, where is Chappie? I need a team put together, man.
I've got some bad news. I have some really bad news for you, Steve. Chappie took his plane. Oh, no, Chappie forced the kid flying the plane. Was it Jason Patrick or Gedrick?
Gedrick.
Thank you, Gedrick, to fly to about 37,000 feet and play that cassette of Queen.
I need some dramatic, orchestra music playing while I rock the jet. Come on,
man. That's not orchestra. That's Queen's One Vision.
Top Gun ripped that movie off.
You're right.
So bad,
you've never said anything more true in your entire life, let alone on the radio. Top Gun is an Iron Eagle ripoff.
I'm pretty sure Top Gun came before Iron Eagle.
Your mom came before Iron Eagle.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure Top Gun did too.
That was a terrible thing for me to say, A, to anyone, B, to you.
I don't care.
I know, but I feel like I'm better than your mom came before Iron Eagle.
You're not.
I mean, I hope she did. I was just saying I hope your mom came before Iron Eagle. Because he's a two-pump chump, that Iron Eagle. Oh, I'm thinking of Iron Eagle, the broadcaster. Similar names.
Come on, Queen, get into the song.
I know. How long is this build-up for Queen? Jesus Christ.
Damn.
If you don't know the movie, it was Top Gun after Top Gun was Top Gun. It was probably a Top Gun ripoff. This kid was fighting Iranians, ironically enough. MiGs, if you will.
This is longer than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Queen was a fan of the long intro. Bohemian Rhapsody starts immediately.
Yeah, you're right.
But pretty much all the rest of their songs are like big build-up. For some reason, Freddie Mercury had a flair for the flamboyant.
This movie did not deserve this.
You're right. Say, Mo, I know I have the intro over here, but what's in the news today?
Thank you, Steve, for the lead-in on a slightly dour note. 2 U.S. aircraft, now. I don't know how long you've been keeping up with the news, but 2 U.S. aircraft shot down as war in Iran escalates. At least one crew member is missing. Dateline Dubai. It was the first time U.S. aircraft had been downed in the conflict and came just 2 days after President Donald Trump said in a national address that the U.S. has beaten and completely decimated Iran. You cannot make these statements while there's an ongoing conflict. It's going to bite you in the ass, or arse, if you will, and was going to finish the job, and we're going to finish it very fast. One fighter jet was shot down in Iran. A U.S. crew member from that jet was rescued, but a second was missing. Now you possibly got a prisoner of war. That's never good. The rescue occurred as the U.S. military was conducting the search operation, said an Israeli official. Then, where do I have it? In an email from the Pentagon, they said separately, Iranian state media said a U.S. A-10 attack aircraft had crashed into Persian Gulf after being struck by Iranian defense forces.
Well, I'm not saying you're delivering fake news. What I heard is Iran is begging for a ceasefire. And if they are, these are clearly the actions of a country that is begging for a ceasefire. They clearly want peace, and they're showing us that by shooting down our jets.
They rejected Trump's offer of a 48-hour ceasefire.
Playing hard to get.
Is that what they're doing?
When I read, if you read Sun Tzu's The Art of War, be a tease is chapter 2. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a mess, dude.
It does not look good. Which grocery stores and restaurants will be open for Easter 2026? Drewbert, you're not an Easter man.
What do you mean I'm not an Easter man? I like to get dressed up in my Sunday best with my Lily. Not really much of an Easter man. Yeah, no. Wait a minute. I played golf last year on Easter, if you'll remember. And that's That's when I refused to help a Jewish man have a soak in his hot tub.
While you're not celebrating Easter, these are the stores you can go to that have confirmed they'll be open. CVS, Dollar General.
So wait, before you read these stories, they've confirmed that they either do not believe in Jesus rising or they value profits over profits.
I was just reading the news.
Okay.
Check out this lineup, though.
All right.
CVS, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Are we seeing Giant Eagle, Kroger, Walgreens, Walmart, Wegmans, and Whole Foods?
Walmart is a surprise.
A little bit. These are the restaurants where you can get an atypical Easter meal.
Atypical or atypical?
Atypical.
You're saying atypical?
No, not atypical. Atypical.
So you're saying I can get a typical?
You can get atypical. You cannot get a typical. That atypical.
All right.
Applebee's, Arby's, Burger King, Cracker Barrel, Dairy Queen, Denny's, Domino's, Dunkin', IHOP, Jersey Mike's, KFC, McDonald's, Noodles, Olive Garden, Panera Bread, Pizza Hut, Qdoba, Red Lobster, Roots Chris Steakhouse, Starbucks, Taco Bell, Waffle House, and Wendy's Nuts. Come all over your face. There.
Well, I challenge the verb choice there. I would say these the nuts are going to go all over one's face.
The point being, Drewbert, that you will have plenty to do if you have no interest in celebrating the Lord having, what is it, risen or what is it?
Yeah,
Easter
resin.
Is when he risen.
He will have resin.
That's when he came out of the cave.
Yeah, man. Right. Don't act like this is foreign to you. You went through the catacombs or the cataclysm or the.
We didn't align ourselves with this being, the Easter thing.
Okay. I did not know that Jehovah's Witness no Easter for it's not.
Well, we actually have a solid date of when he emerged.
Oh,
and there was no bunny rabbits and no pagan holiday rituals.
All right.
I'm not going to get into that.
Sounds like there's some beef, some Tupac Biggie style beef that we've uncovered here.
I'm just saying, check the emails, people. Check the emails.
You have receipts. You got Christ receipts.
Tampa man charged after deputies find 5 pounds of cocaine in a U-Haul. There you go. Luis Pedroza, guilty. 34, was driving along Causeway Boulevard just after 3 a.m. Do not be driving in a U-Haul at 3 a.m. with 5 pounds of yayo in your possession. Deputies tried to pull him over after witnessing multiple traffic violations. one crime at a time. But Pedroza kept driving for over a mile and resisted the officer's demands before eventually being taken into custody. K-9 teams recognized the presence of narcotics. You snitch dogs, you. The deputies uncovered 5.5 pounds of cocaine hidden in the U-Haul.
If you could check Mo's blood pressure while reading that story, it'd be very similar to when someone else wins the lottery. Like all that confiscated cocaine probably bumps it up, pun intended, a little bit into the range of someone else winning millions of dollars.
Tampa Chef was recently named a finalist for the James Beard Awards. We know how important those are. It's the Oscars of the food world, recognizing the best chefs in restaurants across America. On Tuesday, the Beard Foundation released its 2026 finalist. Bryce Bonsack of Tampa's Roca. There you go. Was nominated for Best Chef in the South. Talk to me about Roca for a minute, please, sir.
It is a unique spot just outside the Armature Works area.
Okay.
It is a Michelin star restaurant, one of the very few, if not the only, we have in this area. Chef Bryce's handmade pastas, his meats, his branzino, the signature, in my opinion. They have an incredible wine list for people who like that. They have a very high dollar kitchen experience. To be fair, every meal there is very high dollar, but
yeah, it's a Michelin rated.
It is just spectacular. But they have the coolest thing that any restaurant has ever had, in my opinion. I've seen some cool things at restaurant. I'm a fan of the guac at your table and all that stuff.
Tableside guac.
But tableside mozzarella alone should earn Chef Bryce this James Beard Award, because you roll up to a table with these cheese curds. You pour the hot water. Well, the server does all this for you. Pours all the hot water on it for you. Pulls it and then places it atop an arugula with a little balsamic drizzle. My you know what for shizzle.
Mm-hmm.
He's on another level.
Tableside mozzarella. Yeah. I mean, yeah,
that alone.
Yeah,
but his food is unreal.
Okay.
It's a great special occasion restaurant, meaning it's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
I think an unnamed friend of ours who works in local media.
Right.
We don't need to mention any names, in case he's listening with his daughters right now in downtown St. Petersburg. He and a date who I also know and will remain nameless dropped 6 bills there. 6. Now they had drinks.
Right. Yeah, but still, I mean,
6 bill dinner is a 6 bill dinner.
But if you've got 6 bills, I mean, even if you don't, but you have it every now and again, even if you
I've never dropped 6 bills there, I will say that.
Okay, a question, and you know this.
Yeah.
Had they consummated the relationship yet?
Oh, my God, yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, if you're getting it on the reg, you can drop 6 bills.
Oh, yeah.
If it's in the hopes...
Oh, no, you don't make that investment.
No.
That's like we're having a good time here. Not like I hope to be getting it up in them guts later.
Yeah.
But if that is a restaurant, if you do want to get up in them guts later, which is why you take a new girl out to eat, that's a good spot to do it.
What's the highest you and another person, what's the highest you dropped on a dinner check?
I'd prefer not to answer that question.
Oh, man. I bet it was over 6 bills, probably.
I don't know.
Near? I think
sounds right.
Yeah, every now and again,
sometimes you see something and you're just like the first time we went to Il Ritorno, they had a tasting menu. I just snorted. I got so excited. They have a tasting menu. It was like $185 a person. But I looked at them like, how do you not do that?
Exactly. And I'm of the belief, like I've gone out, with my significant other, whoever it may have been at the time or now, and they'll look at the price and they'll go, oh, wow, I'm just going to get this. And I go, and I've said this more often than not, we're here. When are we going to be back?
Right.
Just take the experience. We've spent more money on less.
And the thing is, we can't take any of this with us.
Nope.
We know that.
Nope.
Do restaurants charge a ridiculous amount? Yes, it is heinously inflated. I mean, they got to pay for all these things, but still, the menu price is an inflated price to consumers.
Sure.
But you know what you're investing in, and you're there. And I believe in, my God, are you going to go to your deathbed going, well, I'm satisfied with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I wish I had a couple more hot fudge sundaes,
Exactly.
Get it all in while we can, man.
If, it's once you're in, okay, we're in it, let's do it.
Yeah.
By the way, that's a philosophy I take with Meals with Patrick Smith as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely you should. I would like to experience a few of those.
Patrick, Bro, we're in it.
I can see you having that.
Let me.
Would you? I knew I
Let
was
me
going to get a text from. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I not only got a text. I got a text telling me that it was $700.
Woo! He got robbed.
He didn't, because that was her that texted me, and
okay.
she knows I love her, and I was secretly hoping that she was
700?
listening. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's worth. I mean,
listen,
she was worth it. You're with a young lady like that, and she's as fun as she is, and you're having a blast. Why not go like, hey, we'll take that $400 bottle of wine?
Yes.
I would never do that.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Even with her or anybody, I'm not going to be that. Like,
I think
I'll be like $400 for wine.
And you can't say everyone, but if you've achieved a certain amount of success, and that can be tenuous, and that doesn't mean that you've got money falling out of your bank. But I think if you're able to, everyone at one point should have a $500 plus meal with somebody that they love.
Exactly. And that comes from a man who will allow anyone to pay for a $500 meal for him, ladies and gentlemen.
I love a lot of people, Drew. I love a lot of people.
And to those people, $500, it's worth that to spend time with you.
Goddamn right it is. I'm me, and that's the more better.
We'll do a little give, dick, or rest, and I do have to give out some prizes. I realized that just now. In fact, I have to clear out. In fact, it's going to be a clearinghouse of prizes. Before we do give, dick, or rest, I'll give away everything I've got. And I don't know what that is, but it's a lot, and I've been very negligent in my duties this week of slopping the hogs. We're going to slop them hogs next. So if you in the mood to get a little bit of gruel, if you're ready to go get that snout with no doubt, you know what I'm talking about. Here, piggy. Speaking of food, I'd like to offer a humble apology to Todd Wright, currently listening to the show. He gave me a new flavor of Uncrustable at the range today to sample and give an on-air review of. I didn't want to leave it in my car between the range and coming to work. So I think you all know what happened. It's sitting on my kitchen table. Sorry, Todd. I look forward to your successful event tomorrow. Thanks for being a friend.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Baseball is back, and we at The Bone are ready for the Rays home opener at the Trop. And since it's Bone and the home opener, we're calling it The Boner.
Nope, we're not calling it that.
Well, you know, I put Bone and opener together.
No, yeah, I get it. But let's just stick to the script on this one.
Got it. Come hang out with Senning Show and The Bone at Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill this Monday. Broadcasting live from 1 to 4 p.m. to kick off the Rays home opener. Get your chance to win Budweiser gear, Bone hats, Bud buckets, tickets to upcoming Rays games, and a whole bunch more. It's time to raise up, Bone fam. We'll see you Monday at 1, live at Ferg's with Senning Show and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a wreck Gulfport Boulevard at 52nd Street as you're headed toward 58th. A little stop and go westbound Clearwater Memorial Causeway toward the beach. In Hillsborough, 41 southbound south of Madison Avenue encountering a slowdown. Eastbound I-4 toward Plant City, some stop and go congestion there. This is Eric with traffic.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hi.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Spring break, rule number 1. Don't be boring. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Before the party starts, hit Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. We've got the stuff that turns a good night into a story you can't tell everyone. Fast, easy, no judgment. This spring break, upgrade your plans. Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. Your secret is safe with us.
Guys, here's the truth. Buying a diamond has never been easy, and now with lab-grown diamonds in the mix, it's even trickier. Are you paying too much? Are you really getting the most for your money? Here's the good news. At International Diamond Center, we cut through the confusion. We give you the straight facts, remove the mystery, and teach you how to make a smart choice, whether you're leaning toward a lab-grown diamond or a timeless natural one. For over 40 years, our mission has stayed the same. Protect the consumer. Reveal the real story behind pricing. Expose the tricks so you don't overpay. We've done it with natural diamonds forever. Now, we're doing the exact same thing with lab-grown. At IDC, you'll find an unmatched selection of both, natural and lab-grown, right here in our showroom. We'll let you compare them side by side, as many as you want, until you're completely confident. And no matter which you choose, you get our direct, no-nonsense pricing every day. No inflated markups, no games to maximize profit. Just exceptional value and honest dealing. Don't guess, don't wonder. Come to the experts you can trust. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Tampa Bay, is your AC starting to struggle? Well, don't wait until it quits in the middle of the summer. I use Hawkins Service Co. at my house because they make everything easy. Repairs, replacements, whatever you need. They've been taking care of the Bay Area homeowners for over 30 years with more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service guarantees. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Audibel. Brand new hearing aids. I got them on right now. The Aris AI. Unbelievable. When I'm in the booth broadcasting, fantastic. When I'm home watching TV and even listening to my wife, everything is fantastic. Audibel is great. By the way, the service is fantastic. Go on out, try them. You will not regret it.
Hear better, live better. Call Audibel today for your free hearing evaluation.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
The Rays are going to be back inside the Trop Monday, April 6th. So who better than to throw down a pregame party like none other than The Setting Show, broadcasting live from Ferg starting at 1 with t-shirt giveaways and tickets to a future Rays game. Pregame with us and Budweiser. Setting Show at Ferg's for opening day with 102.5 The Bone.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul DeLegato. Becoming partly cloudy to clear and mild tonight. Lows in the upper 60s. On Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun. Kind of a hot day. Highs upper 80s to near 90 and only a few random afternoon showers. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
There's nothing I can do. She keeps on looking back at you, 'cause she's way too fine for me. That's what she thinks.
Do you care, Dom?
But I don't care.
Fair enough.
There's nothing I can say to make her come my way. You know I'd say anything after a couple of drinks. 'Cause I don't care.
He really doesn't. I know him, and he doesn't care.
'Cause that's the way that I like it.
Drew Garabo Live, wrapping up shop for a Friday evening. I think there's probably bolts on the bone next, because that usually happens when there's a gap between us and Let's Get Real, a.k.a. you know what they're called. Shark in Spanish. I know Shark will be on. I never know about Anthony.
Right.
But that's why you should listen, just to see if Anthony's there and to have Shark soothe your soul. He certainly has soothed mine. He is responsible for me sitting in this chair. So I would not be here literally without Michael Sharkey. So throw me a solid. Listen to him talk about his feelings and yours. Good evening and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Supervillains tonight, Janice Live. Who are you?
Ashley, what's up?
What's up, Ashley?
Not much. Just driving home. Was working at the Rays today, getting set up for the opening day.
Very nice. Do you work for them or for an event company or for a promotional company? You don't have to tell them if you don't want to.
Well, I kind of work for TV broadcast, so I jump around. I work for the local crew. I work for the Lightning for scripts,
nice.
MLB Network, ESPN, you name it, whatever comes to town.
I like the hustle. I like it a lot. And being able to freelance, you're not tied to one network and their sets of rules. You can kind of do your own thing and pick and choose the jobs that you want. Probably pretty cool, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've gotten to do some really, really crazy things.
Awesome.
Did a stadium series earlier this year.
Oof.
Absolutely. Awesome.
What an experience, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. Couldn't have come together better, dude. Like, what a presentation. Like, what a game. Insanity.
That was like the Buccaneers winning the Super Bowl right here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Having the type of game that they had at the Stadium Series to come back from such a huge deficit and beat the freaking Boston Bruins in 20-degree weather. That was really something special. God, it was cold that night, wasn't it?
It was so cold, dude. I think I had 7 layers on at one point.
Me too. I had the thermal underwear. I had a shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie over that, hockey jersey over that, and a jacket over that. I'll never forget it. And I still froze my ass off.
Oh, yeah. Worth every second, though. I can't wait for them to come back.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It was worth every second for me because we left mad early. But anyway, did you call so that we could hook you up with something? Because I'd like to. You sound like a hardworking young person, and we have some prizes.
Yeah, dude, I'd love something. I listen to you guys all the time. Obviously, I've got a little bit of a crazy schedule, but whenever I can, I'm listening to Drew and Mo.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
What a very nice young lady you are.
She is.
What is your age, may I ask?
I'm 39.
All these ladies sound so young this afternoon. Even that lady that I was joking with that I said sounded old, she really did sound young.
39, that's when you're in that sexual sweet spot.
Well, thank you, guys.
Easy, Bo. Whoa, we don't need to talk about her sexual sweet spot.
I'm just saying.
Can we just say she's becoming a mature lady and really starting to figure things out like we did at 39?
No, she knows.
Whoa. She don't know nothing. Tell Mo you don't know nothing, please, for the love of God. What is
I know nothing, Mo. I thought I knew stuff, but you learn quick that you don't know nothing.
Now you really are 39 because that's what,
Yeah, right.
that's when I started to figure out that too. I'm like, oh man, I thought I knew everything. It
You're doing
turns
it
out
wrong.
I don't know anything at all. Damn it, hell.
Yes, my eyes are opening.
Hell yeah. Well, when you're 40, 45, you'll open up that third eye. But I think Mo wants you to open up that brown eye. I'm sorry I said that out loud. I really shouldn't have. I'd like to apologize to everyone involved. All right. So Busch Gardens to go to Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. They've got like Joey Fatone, Hanson coming up, some really good artists. Black Crows and Whiskey Myers at the AMP May 31st. Or where I will be broadcasting live from. I forgot to tell Mo that, but he just found out right now. Where I'll be broadcasting live from at the Gasparilla Music Festival, April 10th through 12th. I think I'm out there on the 10th.
Okay.
You know how things happen around here.
I know.
We have no input.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I have no input in, like, they tell me, they're like, hey, you're broadcasting live on April 10th, right? I go, wait, what do you mean I'm broadcasting live? They go, yeah, you're broadcasting. I go, oh, all right, cool. I'm glad I like doing that, So, yes, the Gasparilla Music Festival, April 10th through 12th. I got those three options for you, young lady.
Let's do Black Crows. I think I'm going to be busy doing some baseball on April 10th through 12th. So
Very nice. I like that. I hope it works out for you. And the Rays, I'm trying to like them. I really am. Would you, let me see. Mo, let's see who knows her better based on what we've talked to her about so far.
All right.
Don't answer yet, Ashley. Her favorite, her favorite Black Crows song. Mo, don't answer. Ashley, shh. Shut that freelancing and yap up. Mo, what do you think her favorite, don't you say a word, Ashley, her favorite Black Crows song is? What do you say?
I'm going to say
it's probably pretty obvious.
She talks to angels.
Is Maurice right?
I'd say that's top three.
Oh.
But we'll go with that one.
Oh, no. You don't have to lie to us. We have a relationship based on trust and authenticity. I think either Hard to Handle, you don't want to admit that the very popular Hard to Handle is your favorite song, but I bet that's your favorite jam, isn't it?
It is.
I knew it. I knew Mo would pick She Talks to Angels because Mo's thinking, she's a cool chick. She must like their second or third. But I know you're not cool at all. No, I'm just kidding. I just could tell in you that you're embarrassed to admit that Hard to Handle is your favorite Black Crows song. But it's their biggest hit. It's everybody's favorite, except for people like Mo and me who really love the band a lot and know that She Talks to Angels is their most kick-ass jam. Thank you. Hold on one second.
I'd say I'm actually...
Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
No, you go ahead.
I'm terrible with song names, honestly. That's what I'm afraid to admit.
So she thinks this could be Hard to Handle.
Yeah.
So maybe this is your favorite Black Crows song. You just don't know it. Should be a great
So I gotta
concert.
go to the concert, guys.
It's going to be like an education. All right. Hold on one second for me. Hello there. Last call of the week for Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Yeah, it's Vic.
Hey,
the
Vic.
ghost guy.
I knew it. What's up, man? How you doing? Vic is
Hey, I just wanted to say...
Vic, Mo?
Do I know Vic?
Yeah, Vic is a ghost hunter. He's a real life ghost.
I do.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
yes, I've heard,
Vic's
yes.
so damn cool. We've done a couple of his ghost hunts at Gigawaters before. He's great. He's awesome.
No, I just wanted to say thanks for being on my radio. I love you both immensely.
Thanks, man.
And you guys crack me up, man. I love it.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Sometimes when I'm, even like if I'm in a bad mood or something, I'll hear one of you and I'll be like, oh, I can't believe they said
Which
that.
one,
or
though,
something.
usually? Is it,
Yeah, just
It's
both of you.
immaterial, Drew. It's both of us.
Vic, I can't believe.
All right,
I'm so glad. Well, I'm so glad you reached out because I keep meaning to message you on Facebook. Dude, I ran into two people who were asking about you, man.
Really?
Yeah. D's
Okay.
nuts. It's D's nuts, Vic.
Ah!
D's nuts.
All right.
Come
see ya.
on,
Love you,
Vic.
buddy. Love you. Have a good weekend. That's how I treat people I like a lot. Those were the original D's Nuts jokes we used to do, like way back in the late 80s. We'd go like, hey, what's his name was trying to get at you? Who's that? D's Nuts. Now we've evolved it. I believe perfected it, if I may. Toot my own D's Nut horn. This is the best Black Rose song, right?
Yes and no.
It's beautiful.
It
It's
is
haunting. It's agonizing.
Yeah, but Remedy is such a banger.
What?
Remedy, come
Remedy's
on, man.
nuts. Remedy?
Remedy is a banger, man. Yeah. Wait till you know it. That's a banger.
I don't think the Black
This has
Crowes
got
have a banger.
Yeah, this is a banger.
This
It's got the Black Soul Sisters in there, too.
All right, well, wait for 90 seconds of commercials. Let me just tell you, Fran Hosh Law Group wants you to be safe this weekend. Look out for motorcycles. They are everywhere. Fran does what she can for the community and so much more. You could do the same thing, for crying out loud. Go to lawfran.com to find out more about Fran, her practice, and all of the events where you can find her. She's amazing. I know her very, very well. She's a really good friend. She's been with us for 14 years now, and I hope she's with us for 14 more. And if you go to her Facebook page, you can find out all of the great events going on around town. Quaker Steak and Lube, OCC, every place around where you find bikers, you find Fran Hosh. And tomorrow morning, there's some great charity events that I'll tell you about momentarily. Darn it, I thought I was going to hit right there.
Almost.
I thought I was going on too long.
She Talks to Angels is a great song.
It is.
It's probably their best.
Okay, well now you're not exactly filling me full of hope.
But no, Remedy.
Now I think I might like.
Which
Remedy
one
more.
I want to hear at the concert? Remedy.
I don't know. There would be something for the subtle poignancy of just Rich Robinson strumming that guitar while his brother sings about a junkie talking to angels. Is she talking to Angel Dust? Is that, or is, but like, I always got a heroin feel from that song.
I don't think she's a druggie. I think she's just spacey. I always got it that she was just.
You didn't take it as like a drugged out anthem?
No, I think she's
Really?
just spacey. Yeah. Like
There's a smile when the pain
multi-
comes. The pain's gonna make everything all right.
I think she's like
putting heroin in. Oh,
no,
she could be cutting herself.
I think it's multiple personalities.
Oh, do you think the pain is she's cutting herself? I always got there's a smile when the pain comes. Pain's gonna make everything all right. Like, ooh, yeah, I'm doing that heroin. I'm talking to angels.
It's the pain of mental illness, Drew.
Oh man, well, there's a remedy for that. Ironically enough.
Man, that rock and roll piano. No, this is a banger.
Sounds like Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Whatever. Yeah.
Excuse me. I just need a drink of water to announce what I'm about to announce. Kill the music, please. Thank you. Yes, She Talks to Angels by the Black Crowes is about a woman struggling with drug addiction, specifically heroin.
Heroin, okay.
The lyrics describe a troubled woman who uses drugs to numb her pain, painting her eyes as black as night and smiling when the pain comes.
Okay, all right. Interesting.
Oh, come on, man. Great song. This is a good Southern roots rock and roll song.
Yeah.
Like they would probably prefer to be known for a real uproarious roots rock anthem.
Black Soul Sisters.
You gotta have your token Black Soul Sisters.
Oh, you better believe it.
That was their name, actually. It was the Black Crowes with the token Black Soul. They got a little trouble. You give him a pass on that.
I'll give him a pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, the talented Black Soul Sisters.
Token Black Soul.
Oh, sorry. Rich Robinson was messed up on heroin when he introduced it.
Dude, this song rocks.
Actually, and I'm glad Ashley's on hold while I'm saying this, they have a ton of songs. They're going to be, I think, one of those top 5 bands that you go see in concert and you forget how many songs you know. Because I'll be honest with you, I thought I knew 2 or 3 of their songs, and then I looked up their Spotify. I totally forgot about Thorn in My Pride.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful song,
Absolutely.
too. I forgot about Jealous Again.
Jealous Again.
That's the one, Maurice. Yeah. Twice as Hard. Another jam right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's some Southern root rockin' boys. Just pumping her up for the show that's coming up in May.
Yeah.
Got to do that sometimes.
By the way, U2 dropped another EP. What's going on with those boys?
They need to drop EPs. I hate saying this. They need to drop.
Drop an EP.
Like, just drop, YouTube. Nobody's asking for new product anymore. Tomorrow, the event that I was speaking of is the benefit motorcycle ride for firefighter Victor Cleveland. Fran Hosh Law Group, a huge sponsor of this. It's at the Northport City Hall Green. Shout out to y'all down there. I appreciate so much our support down there. Yes, it sucks that we don't do events in Punta Gorda, Northport. Shout out to Englewood, where it's currently 6:51 p.m. Shout out to Minnesota. Shout out to everybody down there south of the Skyway. We don't do enough stuff down there. But anyway, the Northport City Hall Green. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. registration. 11 a.m. It ends at Burt's Black Widow, and then raffles start at noon. Proceeds will go to the family of firefighter Victor Cleveland, launching a scholarship in his honor to help future aspiring firefighters, EMT, and paramedics through school. Burt's
Nice.
Black Widow, Harley Davidson, and Fran Hoschlager. Thank you. Real quick, go ahead. You're the last call of the week. I lied. Hello?
Hello?
Bobby D always calls with like 30 seconds left in the show. It never fails. What's up, dude?
Well, you're forgetting how they redid Otis Redding, Hard to Handle.
Well, we talked about Hard to Handle. I completely forgot that it was originally done
it was a cover
by Otis Redding. That's
Yeah.
Didn't he die right before sitting on the dock of a bay, like the day before it became a huge hit or something?
I don't know the timeline, but yeah, it was. I think you're right about that.
Man, like, and I'm sorry, did he drown? Because I remember thinking, well, that's an ironic death. I think he might have drowned. Boy, what a great song.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobby D. Thank you.
If you play the old Otis Redding, it's totally different, but...
Thank you, Bobby D. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Plane crash, by the way.
Hey, Drew, since you have vowed to refrain from nuking fish and cruciferous vegetables, might I suggest a nice bag of Orville Redenbacher for like 10 minutes, just to make sure every kernel gets popped. Shout out to Ian.
Love you.
The plane crashed into icy waters of Lake Monona.
Into the dock of...
There was no dock of the bay.
It was a lake, actually. Hey, thanks a lot for listening to the show this week. Thank you, Maurice.
Yeah, welcome, Drew.
Been a hell of a dozen years together, and let's do it a dozen more, shall we? I said, shall we? Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday, 3 o'clock, John's Joints. Bye-bye. Stick around for Oops, Let's Get Real soon.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier wreck in the clearing stages, Gulfport Boulevard at 52nd Street in Pinellas. Incident Forest Lakes Boulevard at Tampa Road. In Hillsborough, 41 southbound around Adamsville. Some congestion toward Pembroke Road. Rest of your roadways looking good as you head home or as you take your trip. This is Eric with traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin. And boom, 10% off everything. Health Shoes, a perfect fit.
102.5 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game watch spots and win Bud Light fan swag. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships. It's something that's important to me. It's what I love the most.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best, and they really support that, and that means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Chevrolet Silverado's under $30,000. Equinox under $25,000. Trax under $20,000. You're just minutes away from the bargain of your life.
I got mine. This is Bill from Cape Coral, Florida. I drove over 100 miles to get my bargain at Maher Chevrolet and saved thousands.
Maher Chevrolet, St. Petersburg. MaherChevy.com. Chevrolet together. Let's drive.
Audibel. Brand new hearing aids. I got them on right now. The Aris AI. Unbelievable. When I'm in the booth broadcasting, fantastic. When I'm home watching TV and even listening to my wife, everything is fantastic. Audibel is great. By the way, the service is fantastic. Go on out, try them. You will not regret it.
Hear better, live better. Call Audibel today for your free hearing evaluation.
Get ready for Tampa Bay's ultimate adults-only egg hunt. Kegs and Eggs brings craft beer, games, and thousands of prize-filled eggs, including cash. Join the party at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival in Dade